Mountain road. It's morning. It's beautiful morning, actually. And our rat queens are on the side of a mountain.
On the road?
You're on the road.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
There's a path. Have you ever hiked a mountain?
Yes, I just want to make sure. When you said we're on a mountain, I'm sorry. Keep on going.
You ruined my intro, but okay.
But go off.
Anything else?
Somewhere Gemini's shaking her head like, good Lord.
On this mountain path, the rat queens have a place that they want to go to. They're trying to find an opening to this mountain, to a place where they can rest and have some relaxation. So, Hannah, Betty, Violet, Dee and Braga are bringing up the rear. What are you all doing? What are you talking about?
Oh, gosh. Just happy to relax. Right?
Well, after the way you murdered all of those gnomes, I mean, yeah.
They had to go. It did take a lot of energy, a lot of upper body strength, and
You were a craftsman with your axe, really.
well, you did some amazing work, I'll say, with just that small twig. I couldn't believe how far you shoved that into that gnome's eye.
It was a thing. It was a really inspiring moment. You know what I mean?
Resourcefulness.
Yeah, you got to use what you have.
Do you ever think that maybe we murdered too much? Like, we could have just murdered two guys and then interrogated the rest of them or turned them with our willpower.
Well, in honesty, they didn't. The people that paid us for this job weren't necessarily explicit as to how the job needed to be accomplished, and I think job well done, whether there's 100 murders or 2.
And we assessed the situation. We tried not to escalate it, but it escalated, and here we are.
And think about it. We are now potentially going to end up in their lore and mythology as, the famed queens of rat that brought down the wrath of
Absolutely.
of famine and feast.
Because when you threw those mushrooms into their mouths, the people that did live were absolutely hallucinating half of it. So who knows?
They're probably fine. They're probably fine.
I mean,
for sure.
good thing we didn't kill most of the children.
I think we really need this break, and I'm real excited to find.
It's hard to tell when you see a gnome whether it's a child or an adult. That's my only point.
So I think some rest and.
Are you talking about those kids? You see Dee trot up from behind you. Are you talking about the kids?
Hannah said she didn't know if they were kids, if they were gnomes, and I feel like that's gnomist of her.
It's just my problem is that I haven't experienced many gnomes in my life, and I would agree that perhaps it was a little gnomist. But I'm just saying that there's a lot of similarity between the adult and the young.
But you can verify, right, Dee, that there wasn't a mass slaughtering of children that happened just now. No, right?
No,
that didn't happen.
One kid did get injured, but I healed them. Just FYI.
Oh,
Thank you.
good.
So we didn't murder any children. We're doing great. The Rat Queens are going down in history as the people who murdered the town but left the children to tell the story of how we murdered all their families.
There we go. And justice was done.
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
I high five Braga.
Yeah. So on your path, you now have come across the opening to this fabled place, and you see that there's a wood carving that's hung above this beautiful cavernous opening on the side of the mountain, and on it says the ancient cavern place.
So what do we know about this ancient cavern place? Because I just kind of thought cavern, dark, musty, mushrooms. So that's why I'm here.
Braga steps up and says, well, I heard that all of the gladiators, after they come and after they have like a championship battle, they like to come here for some relaxation. There's also a lot of like spring breakers sometimes, I hear. But this is like a really good spot to just like relax.
Maybe there'll be like mud baths for you.
Oh, well, one can only hope. One can only hope.
Oh, that sounds good. So what I'm hearing is mud, mushrooms, partying.
Sounds right.
This is gonna be
Well
awesome.
deserved, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Again,
And-
we did
yeah.
that. We did that. We did the right thing in that fight there.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Betty, you're the best.
I don't know if I've told either one of you. Actually, any of you. All four of you. I love you all so much.
Is Violet high? No, she's just. She read a new leadership book, and she's learning how to be a little bit more of a leader, less a boss. And one way is expressing oneself.
Did you read that book too? Because
No,
you
I-
have like a lot of knowledge
I'm
about
just
it.
making fun of her.
Okay.
I just want to motivate each and every one of you to be your best self.
I need to go inside this cavern so bad. Is there a door?
Yes, there is. You just see this
It's not a cave.
cavernous entrance.
Okay.
Would you like to approach it?
I would like to check for traps because I've learned one thing during this last the gnome encounter. Definitely is that I need to check the ding ding door for traps.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So I have trap expert, which means I auto success.
Great.
But, depending on the number, I can ask a few questions. So
Wonderful.
here we go. And then I believe it's plus canny for that one. So whoa. That's a 3, 4, 5. So on
Okay.
a 5,
Do you have any tokens?
on a 5, I hold 1, so I can say one question.
Okay.
Is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
You, as a trap expert, can tell there's no traps. You can just walk right in.
I start banging on the door. Let us in! I need to get drunk.
Okay.
Isn't it just open, or is there a door?
So the cavern is opening.
Yes.
You can just walk in.
Yes.
I'm banging on the side of
You're
the cavern.
banging on the side of the cavern.
Is it echoing in the cave?
Yes, it is. You can
The
hear
door
let
is
us, let us.
I'm really regretting that move that you guys did together where you threw Betty against that flat, hard surface because she's acting.
Are you suggesting that I might have hurt Sweet Betty's brain?
By accident,
I mean, she is judging the way that we went through and killed all those gnomes when she normally would be gleeful about it.
Touche.
Look, my back still hurts. Let's go in.
Okay, all right. We're in. We're going in.
Don't make me bring up my back again.
Here, I reach into your pouch and grab a mushroom and pop it in your mouth. And I cha-chung.
That's right.
Okay, so you're walking into
we
the
go.
cavern.
We're all walking.
As you walk further and further into this cavern, that cavernous opening was probably, I'd say, about 20 feet high and very rounded, worn entrance to the cavern. It starts to narrow further and further down until your ceiling is about 8 feet now. So Braga has to stoop a little bit, and you're all kind of experiencing that, the cavern coming down in over you. And at the end of this entrance, you see a stand. There's a stand, and you see a fairy woman. It's probably about 5 feet tall. She has coke-rimmed glasses, and she has very curly, kinky hair that's like very big and luscious. And she is sitting looking at a record.
What, a record of like a book?
Yes, she's looking at a book.
Great.
A scroll. Really, a scroll.
Yes.
Oh, I don't believe we have any reservations, but we were hoping to all come in.
Oh, all right. So there's the 5 of you. All right. Yes, we have plenty of room. If you want to book a private session with one of our staff.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I will need to take a reservation for that, but otherwise you're free to enjoy the caverns.
Ma'am, question. This music is so ominous. Is there a reason why it's not a very relaxing musical state? I'm sure you have some sort of enchantment going on.
Oh, yes. Well, there is the enchantment that just keeps all the lights running and everything. And yes, I'm sure it includes the music. I don't choose the music. I just let people in.
Yeah, I just would want it to be a little more relaxing.
Maybe it's just like cathartic, get it out now, go inside.
I find it very relaxing.
This all feels a little too easy. So you're just gonna let us come in?
Oh, no, you have to pay. You have to pay.
That's what it is.
It's only 2 gold, though. It's the services that really get you. Don't tell my boss I said that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to pay for all the services.
Okay.
Okay. Don't use the group money, Violet.
Okay, well, I need to. Anyway, we're ready.
Okay, so that'll be 10 gold for the 5 of you. Thank you. Okay. So the fairy woman gets up from her stand and follow me. She walks you down further into this hallway, and at the end of it opens a beautiful beaded curtain, and you walk through it into this vast, gorgeous cavern. There's stalactites and stalagmites. There's this ethereal pink and pale blue and yellow golden light just floating around the space. This is the enchantment she spoke of that keeps the lights on quite literally. Otherwise, it would be pitch dark in here. It's beautiful. There's a lagoon in the middle. There's a fountain in that lagoon. You walk to the right and you can see some rooms where people are getting massages and facials and things. You can see mud bath in the other direction. And it goes on and on. So it's a beautiful, beautiful space. What would you like to do?
Should we do something together as the entire group?
What does the book say?
It says bonding.
Did you read that chapter?
Yeah, ensemble building.
Just go to the mud bath.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
I feel like we're supposed to go with her.
No,
we're
she
not,
wants to be
not.
alone.
Okay.
It's a private time.
Cool.
Me and Braga already know what we're going to do. We're going to get a couples massage because it's cheaper that way. All right. So we'll be over in one of these rooms.
We won't tell anybody.
Bye.
Don't tell anyone. And so Braga and Dee kind of put their arms around each other and walk over to the couples massage room to, get that discount.
Do you want to couple massage this?
You don't want to start drinking?
Oh, that was what I was going to do. Really? Yeah. We could say we're on a honeymoon and get free drinks and free fizzy mead.
That's an amazing idea. It's probably the best idea you've had all day.
Except for killing those gnomes.
Not doing hand signals for that one. So we will go on a hunt for the bar.
All right.
Yes. Doing.
Okay, so you notice that in the lagoon that's in the center of this cavern, and it takes up quite a bit of the ground space in this cavern. It's mostly water and lagoon. The fountain actually also has a bar around it.
Is it like we have to immerse ourselves in it? Like,
it's a swim-up bar. I've never seen one of these before.
This is the best. Why don't we work?
What?
Why don't we work? Why isn't this our lives?
Oh. I think because it costs money to get in here, but swim-up bar.
Swim-up bar. And I start stripping. I'm down.
I just jump in with all my clothes.
Benny! Oh, God, she's so cute.
Fabric, it'll dry.
How do your mushrooms do in water in your pouch? Is that a waterproof pouch?
They're in an airtight container because that's how you keep dry.
Is it an organ? It's an organ of a animal.
A gourd.
Okay, so they're protected then. Okay.
Yes. In the scenario,
we'll say they don't get waterlogged and lose all their goodness.
Yeah, because I would be.
It's a good question, though.
Yeah.
I strip off to just like
Go on.
To what?
To like my rockabilly bottoms, like it's basically a thong and but I've still my tights. Like fashion's still on the utmost, but I take off my jacket and my skirt and like saunter. Like I get into the pool like 80s style. Like she doesn't know what 80s style is, but she's like
So it's a slow-mo walk into the pool, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm freestyle swimming towards the bar as fast as I can.
You're like,
Now, as you two approach this bar in your two modes of transportation right now, modes of ambulation.
different, yes.
Yeah. Well, your face is in the water, so you probably wouldn't see this, but you see that the bar is, it's popping. There's quite a few people here. The people who stick out to you are a group of about 5 people who are they're obviously in their bathing suits, but they all have like really cool close cut haircuts. Some of them have like a small afro. Some of them have like just like very well kempt hair, but it's all like short cut. Okay.
Which is distinctly different from, like, let's say, the fashion right now. Is that why it's important?
Yeah, if you would like to roll, you can see if you pick up on maybe why they look like this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll the biggest ice in the world.
They're great.
Okay.
Well, that does not bode well with the one.
Yuck.
Yuck.
So fast.
You have 2 second chances, just by the way. And we do have some tokens on the board if anyone wants to know what they
Save
are.
it for when it's worth it.
Nope.
You're using a second chance?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 7, so that's a mixed success.
7
Okay.
with the...
Okay, so mixed success.
So, like, I swim up to them and I'm like, what's up with your hair?
Okay.
Because, like, that would be a fail.
So the one that you swim up to has been crouching halfway, like sitting on the bar stool that's beneath the water.
Yeah.
She stands up, and she's like 9 feet tall. You see that she's dragonborn, and she has what looks like a scale hawk, faux hawk scale hawk that is just like piercing bright purple that like goes all the way down her back. She looks at you with her like iridescent purple eyes, and she's like, "What?
You're beautiful. You're so beautiful."
Roll me 2d6 heart."
Oh, shit. What is that? 11?
You're beautiful too.
I'm sorry. It was such an abrupt way to ask you about you, but you were literally unlike anything I've ever seen before. Look, and I undo my hair and I show her my my tiefling demon horns.
Oh, girl, I love your horn.
Oh, snap! Let's do a shot!
I walk over. I have a tray of like 17 shots. Hi, you ready?
She's the best!
Oh, snap! Who's your little friend?
My name is Betty. Let's do some shots.
Wait, who are you? Wait, I didn't even tell you who I am. Wait, what was
Does
your
it
question?
matter?
I don't know. Well, you asked me something. You wanted to know something.
Just in honesty, I didn't know that anyone was wearing their hair in this fashion, so it really took me aback because I just leave my hair so long, And I'm like already getting drunk because I'm just willing myself. I'm just like in and she's so cool. I mean, look at the way her hair dreads. It's just natural.
I just don't clean it.
It's pretty cool.
But why? Why are you? Who made you?
My parents made me.
Oh God, I gotta meet him.
Wow, this is moving kind of fast, but it like feels right. I
No,
don't
but
know.
just like I'm overwhelmed.
Well, I mean, okay.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Labrie.
Oh, Labrie.
Yeah.
So you're not like evil or anything, right? Secretly, this is not all going to turn really bad for us because we're getting too drunk too soon at the beginning of a chapter without doing any investigation.
Do you want to roll for that?
Heck yeah!
Roll 2d6 heart. Is this something you're actually asking her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure am. That is an 8, 9. Do you have any tokens?
Oh, you have tokens. You have 1 token, babe.
Yay.
I'm making it 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your question?
It's I guess to get personal, so it's just.
Oh, you actually have. You got a
3.
10, so you have 3 questions.
Oh, nice.
Well, you asked her if she was evil on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
that's
she,
the first question.
Maybe like, is she with us or against us? Is she evil?
Okay. Well, I mean, I can already answer that first question. No, I'm not evil. I mean, I feel like I am training to like protect people from evil and from magical doom. So no, I'm totally not evil. I actually am like one of the good guys. In fact, all my friends here they're also some of the good guys.
Boo! That was super corny.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to like, spit game. Like, give me
It's
some...
going badly.
Oh,
Keep
God.
drinking.
You see someone walk up. Can you describe who they see?
She's a human. She has like dark skin, close cropped hair. It's like that Kid and Play flat top of the fade.
Grace Jones. Grace Jones.
Is it going sideways too? Yeah, great.
It's on a slightly jaunty angle, but military, so it's it can't be too dazzling. From the waist up, anything that's not submerged in water is just caked in mud, but layers of mud that she's just started swirling patterns in. So she just looks like crazy barbarian from the waist up.
Amazing.
And she just kind of waddles over, and she's kind of buff, she's tall, I don't know, 6 feet tall, brick shit house, just hey guys, yeah, what's up? Wow, Labrie, that was super good. I could hear your bad flirt from space.
Oh, come on, Leona.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay, can you at least be my wingman? Because maybe I won't be as bad if you're here helping me or something.
Okay, that got really honest.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting. Yeah. Okay. She's very cool, and if you are trying to hit, do it.
Yeah, I'm super cool.
When in caves, kids will play. That's all I'm saying.
That's. I liked it. That was good. Sweet.
Is that a saying from where you're from?
No, I just made it up.
Oh,
Nice. Where are you guys from? Who are you?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Palisade?
We're the Rat Queens from Palisade, and I was just asking your friend to make sure she wasn't evil.
Yeah. Did you have a couple more questions for me or something?
Not
evil.
What's the name of your group? Do you have a cool group name too, like us?
Well, I mean, we're in the academy.
Yeah.
What kind of academy?
The military academy, obviously.
Yeah. It's not
But we don't
obvious.
have is it not? I feel like the haircuts are a giveaway.
I mean, I had to kind of
scales,
I had to improvise.
Yeah,
but,
I like it though.
Thanks.
I like the hot. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Man, the longer you look into her eyes, it's very hypnotic.
Yeah, it
do
is.
not do it.
Okay.
Super weird.
I'm either super attracted to her or hypnotized, and I don't care which one it is.
Why not both? Welcome to Tack Up. We all call this place Tack Up.
Tack up.
Yeah.
Tack Up!
Yeah.
Yeah. Tack up.
Party.
Tack up. Everyone do a shot.
Yeah.
Tack up.
And she's going to lean over and grab a shot and doesn't know if that's cool or not, but is doing it.
It's so cool that you didn't ask!
Yeah. Don't ask. Sorry.
To answer your question, Smidgen, can I call you Smidgen? That's rude. Why did I just call you Smidgen? Oh, man, my social anxiety is really kicking in.
Oh, no.
I call
sorry.
her
You're doing
Smidgen all
good.
the time, even though
Thanks.
it's not good.
Okay. Well, you, to answer your question, we're part of the military army. We're training. We're in the academy to be part of the military army.
Which military for which country?
The one that is for the United Religions.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like later we'll learn more about this, but for now, this seems great.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, more as we call it.
Woo! Hey! All right, this round's on me. Who are you all? What are your names?
Yeah.
Head up! And I take my wand and spell it in in mage light.
Oh my god. That is the coolest thing.
You're a mage? Wow. You're like,
Yeah, I wasn't trying to show off or anything. It just has, it's one of the ways.
I've been taking mushrooms out of my pocket and spelling the word Betty on the counter. I'm Betty, and I can do stuff too.
Oh my god. Also, party. Hey. Can I roll to catch that in my mouth, please?
skill.
Yeah. I rolled a 9. Plus 1 is a 10. I do a little dolphin. I'm like, and then I grab it.
Yeah, dolphin, get it.
Amazing.
I put the rest of the mushrooms back in my bag.
She's sharing, but not that much. Some of them will kill you.
I'm giving.
No, it's
Great.
okay. I've got some really cool sap back in my dry bag. If we're down.
I can necromance that.
Whoa.
Please stop smoking dead things. Please, Anna. It's so weird.
Wow. As you all are bonding with your new military friends at the bar, at the swim up bar, Violet, you are finding the mudroom, was it?
I am in the mud bath. It took me no time.
Oh, great.
It took me absolutely no time. Walked in that door. I just stripped down, jumped in, and it's so great in here. Nice and cool. Everything I wanted. And I'm just going to be in here a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go see my friends. Just a few more relaxing minutes of peace.
Wonderful. As you sink down and you there are some scoops around the mud bath, so you can just kind of, a little individual rest your body. And as you sink down in that and snuggle up, you can feel the mud just slinking between your toes, slippery and cool, and you can just feel everything relax for the first time in a very long time.
Oh, great.
A couple of people come in, and they walk in quietly and join you in the mud bath.
Oh.
And then start speaking in low tones. Do you have any other languages that you understand or speak?
I'm pretty great in Dwarven. And that's it.
Common, yeah.
Okay.
Common and Dwarven.
Okay.
But you never know what I could put two and two together.
You are royalty, too, so you might have had other educations.
Throughout my childhood, probably met a lot of different people.
Okay, roll me 2d6 plus skill. Ooh. This is a check. Get it? Whoa, those dice are cool.
And that is a 12.
Whoa.
Yes. Lucky.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these two people, you hear them speaking to each other in slightly hushed tones so as not to disturb you. But they are speaking in a very strong dialect of common tongue that most people, when they hear it, it's hard to understand because it seems so different from common tongue. But you have had experience with this dialect, so you're actually able to understand it. You hear them say, so I just don't understand why it has to be this hard. I love you so much. I just really want this to work, and I'm glad that we're taking the time to really work on our issues. I hope this time together here in a relaxing place without any distractions can help us mend things.
I just try to sink lower into the mud. Just so low that only my nose and my mouth are available. I can still hear pretty well because I'm pretty good at hearing, but I can't. I don't want them to notice me.
One of them looks over and sees a nose sticking out. Oh my God, she's drowning. She's drowning. No! And it comes over to scoop you out of the water. What do you? Do you resist that?
No. Oh, I'm fine. I'm so sorry.
So they pull you out of the water, and they're holding. Now they both are holding you by either arm. Are you okay? Are you okay? Could you breathe? What's going on? They're speaking to you in this common, the dialect that's very strong, and you can understand them. So
I'm more than fine. I'm so sorry. I should have left. I should have left. I was mid bath.
No. It's the other one. So there's a woman and a gentleman. The woman is the one who spoke before, and now the gentleman speaks and says, "No, it's okay. We were having a very private conversation in a public space. This is for everyone. So we'll try to keep it down."
It's all right. I mean, I do want to say that I've just recently read this book. And one of the chapters was conflict resolution. And I just read the chapter. So if there's anything that would be helpful, I'm happy to. I feel very relaxed currently. And if you need assistance,
No, we wouldn't want to buy. No, please. Yes, actually, my boyfriend and I really need this. If you don't mind, like we could use some help.
I hear you expressing to me that you need help. Oh my God. And I'm ready to help you because you've asked for it.
This is what, honey, isn't this the best thing? Honey? Yeah, this is great. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm in. I'm here. I'm emotionally available. I'm here. I'm in it to win it.
I just grab a towel, put it around me, wipe the mud away from my eyes. Let's begin. If you could each describe how you feel in one word.
That's not my one word. That's not my one word. Distraught?
Distraught. That's a strong word. I would say on the scale of strong to weak, it's a strong word. So I hear you.
Confused.
Confused. See, that's a mid to weak word. So it's good to know the power of our words and how we're using them. All right. Why are you confused?
So I'm a blacksmith. And I worked so hard to build my shop, and I spent all these years, decades of my life just working to be a blacksmith, first apprenticing and then partnering with someone else to get my own shop, and now I branched off to get my own shop, and that's all I did for most of my life, and then I meet this person who loves me, which is great, but it's confusing because I didn't make space for this in my life, I guess. I don't know, how do I make space for her?
I hear that. I hear that you want to know how to make space for her.
That's what I just said.
I hear you say those words.
Cool, because I said them out loud.
And you don't know how to do that, but you want to.
Yeah.
Want is a mid to weak word.
I don't think I said want. Did I say want? I said want, didn't I?
I think you did. What was your name?
Oh, Mike.
Mike. I think you did, Mike. I think you said want. It's important to note the power of our words.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
okay.
And I'm sure, is that the reason you're distressed? I'm sorry, what was your name?
Oh, I'm Fahari.
Fahari.
Yeah.
Fahari. So, you're
I'm
distraught.
Yeah, my word is distraught because Mike I know he's doing his best and he works really hard. And I know he's trying to make space, but like I just grew up only wanting to have a family, and to have someone to take care of, and to have, just to have little babies running around, little tieflings, and half human, half tieflings someday, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know if that's what he really wants. He says he does, but then he doesn't. I don't know. He's just working all the time, and I try to go over and help and be a part of his life, but then he says, no, it's too dangerous. You're not trained to be a blacksmith. And I'm like, who cares? I just want to be here with you.
I hear that.
I'm distraught.
I hear that. I hear that you're distraught and that you don't know how to be a blacksmith, but that you would like to be around Mike and that you want some kiddos, right?
You are so wise.
But how do we make space for these kiddos? And how do we make space for you in a blacksmith station so that you don't get hurt, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Both things. Both things. That's what we need to do. Mm-hmm. And I want to point out that you said, I don't know.
Oh.
And maybe.
Whoa.
And those are weak words.
Oh, wow.
So, are you distraught? Maybe. Maybe you're distraught. Maybe there's going to have to be some compromise.
Okay. So Mike should let me work in his blacksmith shop? Whoa. I'm not on board with that. You seriously could get hurt. There's very dangerous, hot, sharp things. How am I supposed to compromise on that? What? I really do want to help, but I'm more confused now.
Well, I wonder if there's a thinking outside of the box situation for you, Mike. Let's all try to think outside the box. If there was a box and there was kids in it and a blacksmith location in it, what's outside of that?
Kids box. Blacksmith. A house?
A house? Maybe you could build a house.
Oh, a house. Oh, Mike, build us a house.
Beside where the blacksmith station is, Mike. Oh, my God. Wow, we had a very productive session.
That was so amazing. Can we give you some gold for that? Mike has a lot of gold. Mike, give me your pouch. Give me your pouch.
I am thinking of beginning to charge for this work.
You totally should. That was pretty good.
So, since you are, you're probably only my 50th client, so I'll take a pay what you can.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, here, Mike. Give her a lot of money, Mike. Okay, fine. That was good. I mean, if anything, you got us talking, so thanks. That actually was really helpful.
I hear that it was helpful.
And
oh my God, that emotional mediation.
Oh, yeah, mediation
so on this detour.
We're on the detour. Speaking of the detour, you two are still at the bar with your new besties. You are several shots in, all of you, just having so much fun. You guys. This is crazy, but I heard something about these caverns that we should check out.
We should definitely go.
Is that a secret? Is that a secret treasure?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And how are you this small and so full of alcohol?
Is actually a little trick. You get too full, you just go to the corner and you go bleh, and you
gotta do that right now.
It's just because the cup's too full, you gotta empty it a little bit.
Don't puke in the lagoon.
I'm gonna puke in the mud pie.
There's a sign. Yeah. Don't puke in the lagoon.
I can't even read right now. And I want to climb out of the water, and I'm gonna go puke in the mud part.
Okay, roll 2d6 plus guts,
because it'll hide it, but that was a really bad. It's a 6. It's a 6. It did a 6.
She have a
Do you have any
token?
tokens?
You have one token.
That'll do. Let's get to a. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep my fail.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you wanted to puke. That was your goal.
Yeah. Just to I gotta make a little room in the cup. Mm-hmm. But he's so wise.
So you go over to a corner and try to puke. But, but you're just dry heaving.
Don't worry, it's okay. If you can't puke now, it means you're not ready yet. So let's just have a drinky, and then let's go explore the secret
secret place.
Secret place?
Yeah,
Labrie, what's the secret place?
It's the secret place.
If it's so secret, why do you know about it?
Because my uncle is in military academy of the United Religions, and it's a tradition for us for people to come here from the academy for spring break.
Spring break. Boop, boop, boop.
And so my uncle told me that there's this back place that no one knows about and no one explores. Really, so we should go there. We should totally go there right now.
Let's go.
Let's go exploring.
I love her.
Okay, you say that, but every girl we've been meeting in the last couple.
I love her too. I'm just on the other side of you, I love her too.
I think she's cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's go get. What's her face?
What? Oh,
Violet.
I thought you were talking about Labrie, but you love her. You want to get Violet? Okay.
Let's get Violet.
What about Dee and Braga? Or do you think they're having romantic time right now?
No, I think they're hooking up.
Okay. I believe it. I'll go roll over.
It was just a cover.
I'll go roll over and go try to find Violet, and then we're gonna go on this cave adventure. I kind of float on my back in the water.
You're not going anywhere.
And I just kick my legs
Betty, you're not going anywhere.
I'm moving real slow. You just can't sense it with your elven eyes.
You're waving your arms this way and you're kicking your legs that way. You're not going anywhere.
Don't tell me which way I'm going. I see my path. It's clear. Can I roll to see if I get to the edge of the...
Yes, that's skill.
This is skill.
I believe in you.
Whoa, oh.
That's a 4. Oh. 4. Hard 4. That's fine.
So you're trying to like backstroke,
Yeah.
and make some distance. You're just staying in one spot.
Cool.
In fact, you're starting to like sink a little too.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I just need like a quick, because I failed. I just need like a quick nap, and I just kind of I start to sink a tiny little bit.
Whoa. Labrie comes and scoops you out of the water.
We know
Nice,
both
nice,
of us
nice.
do it at the same time, and we hit each other.
Oh.
I lean over your hands and I just throw up.
Oh, she was able to do it.
I did.
Okay.
Wait, I have a better idea. Let's just yell loudly. Violet, can you come here? Can you come this Violet?
And I'm already walking up, and I'm just really proud of myself.
Mud bath.
How is my excellent team doing?
We're trash. We're gonna go on an adventure. You wanna come?
This secret caves. This girl's gonna be my girlfriend. This one's cool too.
I feel like mine was less cool because it wasn't romantically entangled, but that's okay.
Do you want in?
I get throw up on you too.
Actually, I don't know which one I want to say it. Well, I don't want that.
We'll just see how the day goes.
Yeah.
Can't get one without
All right,
the
everybody,
other.
clear the pool. You see someone come up to the side. You see that a cleaning crew has come to clean up the puke in the
Oh
pool.
no.
Oh, what a bummer.
Everyone out! Everyone, we're so sorry. We should have this cleaned very soon.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Who threw up in the pool? This sucks.
That's
This is
It's
terrible.
hard to say.
So
I'm
many
sorry. This
gold-
happens sometimes
It's,
during
it's
spring
hard
break.
to tell who did it because it's literally everywhere.
You're over serving. Can we get 7 shots?
Yeah, we didn't get anything.
Sure. You know what? This round is on the house. The lifeguard is trying to appease the crowds and saying, you know what? A round for everyone. Just get out of the pool first. We'll bring it to you.
Cool.
Oh, but okay. You
I
didn't get to
want
do
to
the swim up part.
grab. I want to grab 4 because I have not.
Okay. You've already gotten into the water while this
great.
is all happening.
Great.
You grab your drink.
I just want to grab them because I need to get up to speed.
Yeah. We were going to get a round for all of us, but we're just going to give it to Violet.
I like that.
All right.
Nice. That was impressive. You are also in mud. Hello, I am Leona.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Violet.
Oh, that was a firm handshake. You know what? I like it.
Great.
It like conferred authority. We're going on an adventure. You coming?
I'm in. I cannot wait.
This is Labrie. She has cool fin on her head.
It's scales.
Hey.
But, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Well, what a great group. Dear Braga, they coming with?
They're having the relaxing couples massage right now.
Perfect. I see. All right. Assumptions. I
I just
haven't
want to
gotten
know
to
what
that
the
chapter
hands
yet.
are doing.
Who's kissing?
I don't think you
Maybe
do it
that's
the
why
way
you-
everyone else does.
Yeah, maybe your girlfriends don't last too long because that's how you kiss.
That's so mean. I would freaking
Oh no, she's crying now. Here, I'll take her. You two walk together.
Okay.
Betty, you come with me.
I crop on your back.
Yeah, that's perfect. I just got her like up on my back. Yeah, like here we go. It's okay.
So Labrie leads the way with Leona. Are you next in the line?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
With Betty on your back.
Yep.
You two bringing up the rear.
Sure.
Okay. So your Labrie leads you over to the far side of the lagoon. So if you from that initial entrance, you saw the lagoon is straight center, and then the massage rooms are to this side. You swam out to the far side from the entrance, and now you're walking towards the back right entrance from where you first entered.
Nice.
Okay. So as you walk towards that place, you're getting towards the side of this beautiful large cavern, and you can see now if you look up. Actually, everyone roll a canny.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad.
Ooh, much better.
Oh.
7 for me.
12 for me.
7, 12,
That'll do.
11.
11. What was it?
9.
9. Okay. All successes, some mixed. So Violet and Hannah, 12, right? Violet and Hannah, you look up and you see these swirling lights And you get closer, as you get closer to this darker cave entrance that Labrie is leading you to, you two see the lights as well, and you see that they're kind of like getting more sparse as you get closer to them. But you two see that not only are they getting more sparse, but there's almost like this really beautiful texture within them. It's almost like if a cloud had etching in it somehow. Like if a pattern had etched itself into a light-filled cloud. It's really
lacework, kind of almost.
Yeah, like a textury lacework type of thing in a cloud.
Is this heaven? Are we dead?
It does feel like heaven.
Because honestly, this time into anything we've ever done, by this literal time, this many hours, there would, in all likelihood, have been a problem, and there hasn't been one yet.
We're having a nice vacation.
But that doesn't happen to us. Even when we're on vacation, something bad statistically happens. This has to be something's gonna be bad.
I think we just need to appreciate what we have and fill it with gratitude.
Yeah,
This is not even realistic in the clouds.
You're the one who's bad. You're the bad thing that's happening now. You're mean and you yell at me, and now you're wondering what the bad thing is. It's you. Blech.
Ooh.
Did you just spit up on your new friend's back?
A little bit.
It's like on her, but it's also on me. So we split it. The difference, which means we're friends. Okay. Some people can.
Friends also know how to be honest with each other, Betty, and it's just like, well, this was
I'm going to have you all roll another canny, and I realize you're all drunk, so you actually should be getting disadvantage.
Well, you should roll
to see. Okay, do a sober check. Yeah.
Okay, so it's plus heart to recover.
Wait, so what am I rolling?
It's plus heart.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, mixed success. You do have tokens. Betty has 1, Hannah has 3, Violet has 2, and Leona has 4.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I have a 7.
All right, so you have 7.
All right.
Do we have
I got an 8.
Do we have
Or
a
an eight.
reroll still?
You have
rolls
1
snake eyes.
second chance.
I'm taking it. I roll snake eyes.
All right.
I don't want to die. It's too early. Okay, that's 5, 6 with heart, and then I have 1 token. Right?
Okay.
So I'll take the 7 mixed, right? Yeah. So I'll
Yep.
take 7.
So you
Play.
take, you take, it's not treating you well, but you don't take a negative, right?
On a 7 to 9, I have a -1 on the next 5 rolls. On a full fail, something real like HP is gone or something.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to take negative roll for 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. I get it.
Me too.
Great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll make it a 10 with one of my 3.
Okay.
So we're gonna be
So you're right as rain. You 3 had mixed success.
Yeah.
We're a little therapy.
I'm fine. You know what? I think when you barfed at me a little bit, that like loosened up everything in my tummy. And like the moment it hit me, I was just like, there it is. Oh my God, it feels so much better.
See? Yeah.
Thank you. You are a good friend.
Yeah,
and I
that's
like like hoist you up a little more, like like when you adjust. Like yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
No, what do we perceive? What do you? Hey.
Oh, now we
Okay.
roll the
So
candy.
now you're gonna. So you're approaching the entrance to this cave. Actually, you enter the cave and you notice that there's the same substance, whatever that was. It's that light, but with texture, kind of almost a thin cloud, fog maybe. You see that it's billowing gently out of this canal that you're approaching.
It's billowing into the canal.
Out of. It's coming from it. Yeah, so you're about
Okay.
to walk into that flow.
Okay.
Am I able to detect magic?
Detect it.
Do it.
Let's see if you can. That's skill, right?
Yeah,
Is
unfortunately.
it skill? Okay. Oh,
Hey.
nice.
We're gonna add another token to that, make it a 10.
Beautiful. So, you do detect magic. You detect the magic that is keeping the lights on, the magic that's running the music, and all of the necessary things for the spa to run. You do detect a magic that is very ancient. Like there was something like a millennia ago that something pretty major that happened here was cast here and now is dormant and hasn't been stirred, hasn't been disturbed in a long time.
And I don't have a sense of whether it's malevolent or benevolent or neutral.
What did you roll?
I mean, it was a full success.
It was a full success. You sensed it was malevolent.
Y'all.
Hey, I'm sorry I threw up.
No,
That happens to everybody.
Oh my god, thank you.
It's like it's professional rite of passage with how much alcohol. Labrie, do you know where you're taking us? Do you have any idea? Because my mage senses are tingling.
Oh,
that
mage senses.
Something? Is that a thing?
Is that sexual?
It's both.
What?
Oh,
Sexual
wow.
and what?
Sexual and also intellectual.
Oh, cool.
That's
The
hot.
mind is the biggest erogenous zone.
Yes.
And I turn and barf again.
She's making a lot of sense right now.
You're very wise. You're very wise.
Thank you.
Gosh, I must have been so dehydrated in that mud bath. I'm drunker than I should be.
All right. Did you do the stinky mud first or the cool mud?
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Tay.
Is that
Okay.
why you smell?
I mean, I tried to layer, like, I got in the stink mud, and then I tried to get into the cool mud to layer on top, but I don't think it worked.
Can I ask you a very serious question? Why does one want to be in the stink mud?
It's very good at bruises. Like, it helps with it pulls out toxins, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know
Oh,
what
I
a
should've
toxin
got
is
my
super
toxins pulled
specifically.
out, yeah.
But the lady at the front was like, you have you are so toxic.
Oh,
You should get in this
she
pool.
upsold you. Got it.
Yeah.
So
Oh God, she's just realizing like, oh no, I'm a mark. Okay.
Listen, I'm all for an adventure, and you know how I was just saying nothing bad has happened, but we're gonna. Do you have any idea what we're walking into?
I mean, no. My uncle just said there's some cool tunnels and twisty caverns and things back here.
Let's see a twisty cavern. Yeah.
I'll just get situated real quick. Snake eyes.
Okay.
and a -1, so it's a 1.
It's a negative.
Just one.
Okay.
Just one.
You're like seems legit. Yeah. Twisty caves.
I just start walking in. I'm like, come on, everybody.
Okay, follow her. She's our leader.
That makes a lot of sense.
I
get
would have
that.
been a good leader too. Let's just say that in a different world.
It's okay. You both read the book or whatever, right?
I didn't read the.
Seems like you read the book. Hannah's been secretly studying to be the leader. Did you guys know?
Yeah. You know what? Leadership is. It comes from the heart and not from the reading of books. She has a look on her face that may imply that she's not a super solid reader.
No, of course you would say that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, tell them about your whole thing. Like,
Yeah. Okay. So, like, you know, like your uncle is like my family's kind of like a legacy military family. So, like, I was kind of born for this, and
Was like you're coming foretold in a legend?
yes,
Wow.
definitely, and not just the cycle of poverty hitting my village once again. It is the cool thing you said. It's
That thing I said sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my military history was foretold, and I'm like swinging now. I kind of forgot you're on my back, even though I'm talking mostly to you. So you're just doing you're on like a fun, just a lot. I'm sorry. Just hold the traps and do your best.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Together. That was a little too much motion.
These caves are so twisty.
Yeah. But so don't worry. Like, you guys seem super adventurous, but like, if anything goes down, like me and Labrie have got you back.
Yeah,
You're back.
it's cool
like
when
the
your
front.
your destiny's foretold because it means you're like never gonna die until you do your thing you're supposed to do, and that's great. I feel like that's great.
Beautiful. I think it's a beautiful thing.
That is That's literally the most terrifying thing I have ever heard.
I just read about it in a book. I love books too.
God, y'all read a lot.
Dee started making us all do book club with her.
Yeah.
And now we can't stop
fun.
ourselves.
You should try book clubs. It's good. It's team building also.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab Labrie's hand and like turn her to me and say, "I promise you, I will never make us read books."
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
the worst, right?
Yeah.
But like, hit that nerd though, and give her a
Hey.
little like,
I'm not a nerd. I don't read books. I do magic, and I dropped out of school.
She reads books.
And it like the caverns go school.
Hey, Hannah, did you check to make sure it's not evil cave, right? It's like a nice good cave.
No one's listening to me. Maybe if I was the fucking leader, people would listen to me.
Not that attitude.
So you said it's like you're getting some bad vibes.
I just
from
got
this?
some bad juju going on in my tingly minglies, and I'm just like,
Well, you didn't tell us it was in your tingly minglies. That changes everything.
all right, you drunk bitch.
Oh, Hannah's back because now she's the sober one.
All right, Anna. What do you want to do
Listen,
right now?
nothing.
Come on. What do you want to do? And we'll
Don't
do it.
patronize me.
I'm not. I'm asking you. What do you want to do?
I want to move forward with caution. That's all.
Oh, great. Then let's
we can do
weapons
that.
drawn. Let's do it. Caution.
Oh, I didn't bring any weapons, but like these are weapons, so
Oh, that's great.
I pull a knife out of somewhere interesting because I'm wearing a loincloth. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was a reach up under.
That's amazing.
Always prepared.
I have a full backpack on of soggy everything because I went in the water with all my clothes on.
Yes.
And I just pull out like a dagger, another dagger. I hold 2 daggers in one hand. I get some like exploding mushrooms. Like, okay, let's do this.
Oh my God.
But I'm still holding on a little bit.
I think the daggers are like right in front of Leon. It's just like, I love you, Betty. Dope. Yeah, this is good. I picked the right one.
This is caution. We're doing it. We're doing the cautions. Let's go forward and find the sparkly bit.
You're like a murder backpack. This is dope.
I like murder backpack.
Do you want my axe?
do I want to? No, I mean you probably.
I mean, I have lots of weapons on my body.
She can breathe
I'll take
fire.
something small, like if you have a little
a knife.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. And I breathe fire. It's true.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I thought I heard that about a dragonborn.
Oh yeah, do you know a lot of dragonborn?
No, that's
Oh.
why I'm really.
Woo! All right, cool. Cool. It's getting hot
Nailing
in
it.
here.
Gives you like a big wave, like, good job. Yeah. Tight.
So so as you're walking,
This is for sure gonna happen.
If they don't die.
so as you're walking down these twisty caves, and it's staying pretty snugly. It's probably about 10 foot high, and sometimes it scoops down, so the taller of you have to stoop down to get under there. But so far, so good. You're noticing there's less light back here, significantly less light, and the further down you go, it's gonna get like pitch dark soon.
I'd like to cast Mage Light. then.
Okay. All right.
Angry.
I wish we had that angle.
Me too.
It's
just like
The dice just flying away from the dice tray.
For being a magical person, though, I just am so angry that I have to roll because, like, I never succeed. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is it plus?
5.
And
how many
skill?
tokens do I have?
You have 2 tokens.
I'm going to make it a 7. Thank
Okay.
you
Oh my
so
goodness.
much for the tokens.
Wow.
Honest to goodness.
Tokens. So you are able to cast light. Yeah, it's kind of spitting in and out. It's kind of flickering like a candle. It's not a nice, strong, steady one.
I'm just trying to set the mood, y'all.
Oh, all
It's
right.
very
I like
romantic.
that.
It's very romantic, Hannah. Good job.
Is this the time for like a romantic? Oh,
We're having a romantic team stroll.
all right. Do you? Cool.
What are you judging me for?
Huh?
You judging me?
No, I just like you were like, I'm a wizard. Do more magic and like.
You're drunk.
Yeah, but doesn't mean I'm
Possibly.
lying.
At least we're not sober.
I'd like to show her a fucking fireball right now.
Sorry, that was Aliza as D reacting to that, not your GM or Labrie.
Somewhere in a couple's massage, you're like, my head hurts.
I think she's casting fireball right now. I can sense it.
Oh god.
Roll us some skill
Okay.
for your fireball. No possible way. That couldn't have been anything but snake eyes. It really couldn't have been.
Amazing. My heart is so full and good because that's hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
what happened? How about you tell us what happened?
Oh, okay. What we didn't realize that in these caves, one would want to have brought a canary in because there's also gaseous things emanating from the decay on the cave. So that when I do actually successfully set off the fireball, the whole cave becomes ablaze and everyone has been singed. So like it's like a minor explosion.
Okay.
It doesn't go straight down the cavernous like hallway that I want it to.
Okay.
Instead, just go.
Okay. So you're exactly right. There are some gases that have been floating through this tunnel system, this cavern system, and you light your fireball, and exactly what you described. So your singe takes only 1 point of damage.
Okay.
But it definitely singes you all, and you can feel it like kind of burnt the top layer of, if you had like hairs on your skin, it burnt that.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
All over my
I'm
body.
just kind of dry now. So
Right?
I'm great.
Ooh, all the mud has like dried up. It's like cracking now. I'm like, ow, thanks. Ugh. It's like
Hannah,
flaking off.
what did we tell you about casting a fireball? Please don't do it in enclosed spaces. Ugh.
I just don't like. I can do magic and I like storm out to the front, like past the dragonborn, and like Jan walk away.
The hair swinging behind you.
After that fireball, I would like for Leona to like do like a low whistle. Like I think the academy members like have like a like nonverbal like communication style, and I think now that like there's clearly gases in here, like we're like getting into like we just like hit our vibe really hard, and like she's gonna like move out to the side, and I want her to like occasionally like exhale little bursts of fire just to like clear the gas.
Ooh.
Just to try, and then like I'm on the other side flanking and trying to like keep you like safe as my murder backpack, and like kind of like walking interference. You like walked out of our cool formation, and I'm like whistling to get you to come back. Like, come here.
No, you're just gonna make fun of me some more.
I won't make fun of you anymore. Just come back.
Even if you're over there, we'll still make fun of you, so it's fine either way, honestly, Hannah.
Well, I'm not gonna make fun. I cannot control my backpack, but I will. You're very good at magic. Please come back here. It's dangerous.
Let's just trust our new friends.
I do. It's just fine. Okay, and I Jan back.
Okay, so you get back in formation.
Yeah, see.
I'm so surprised you've never been here.
Oh, back here? Like, I will say, last spring break, I may have blacked out pretty early. So maybe I have. No way to know.
Oh,
Totally understand.
Yeah, you were here last spring break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don, can you even tell me?
No, I didn't
messed
realize
up.
you didn't until you said that just now. I literally didn't realize you didn't remember. It was really fun.
Oh, man.
So you've been all through here.
Yeah, I mean we're third year.
Yeah.
So woo, military academy.
Yep.
More.
Oh, wow. So you know exactly what we're walking into.
I mean, besides what my uncle said, my uncle just said it's a really cool place to like discover and find things and see cool, weird stuff back here. That's it.
Love it.
But we went back here last time and we actually went through a different cave system, but I think it's all the same. So,
Yeah.
Makes sense that it would be.
Team
Yeah.
building.
Was that the one with the sparkly wet walls?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah, see?
I remember.
Spoken like a true blackout. You just have these pieces of
just a little, just try to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Breathe.
guess that would have been the cooler one to take the newbies to.
No,
but,
this is
like,
cool. It's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Risk reaps a lot of reward.
So as you continue down these twisty caverns, you figured out this formation. So you said Leona is spouting a little bit of fire
just to
burn
catch
off.
the gas.
That's great. So so that's your strategy to make your way through this without, I guess, inhaling too much of this questionable gas. You don't know what it is. It's some type of gas, clearly.
Feels great, honestly. I'm a little sad I'm burning it off, but...
So you come to another twist in the caverns, and it opens up into kind of like what can only be described as a bowl type shape. It's almost like the way the way an intestine comes to an organ and just opens out. And so there's some mud pooled at the bottom. You can see that there's a splashing down from a hole in the cavern wall. That's mud. It's like a mud waterfall that's splashing down into here. It's, not too dissimilar from the mud that you were in, that same type of mud, but it's just naturally pooling there. And it continues on. There's another exit on the other side of it.
Nice.
Oh, this look, Violet. This is like a free mud bath. So you got bamboozled. Your money mud bath.
Oh, I made it all back.
What?
What?
So I'll tell you.
What were you doing in that?
How did you make money in a mud bath? That sounds wild.
Well, I'm gonna let that just pique your fancy.
I'm assuming it's a sex thing. That's fine, though.
The way you worded it was like you did sex for money, but it's fine. I just thought we weren't really that hard up, but whatever.
I am not gonna say anymore, but I do want to walk towards this mud.
Okay. What'd you like to do?
I just want to reach my hands in it.
Beautiful. You reach your hands into the mud, and as you swirl your hands about, you notice some glittering, sparkling things lighting up.
Wow, this is magical.
Huh, what?
Oh, it's beautiful. Just sparkles.
Does it feel good?
Can
Bad?
I do a perception check?
Sure.
I mean,
it's gonna be canny.
Yeah.
Or
Get situated.
yeah. Which one is
yeah,
that?
canny.
Canny. Okay. Get canny.
Get candy.
All right, that is a 9.
Heck yeah.
Great. Do you want to keep you have, just FYI, you have 2 tokens.
Oh, I'll take one.
Okay, great. So, and this was to get situated.
You still have disadvantage because -1 for 5.
Oh, so you're gonna
sad. So I won't take one because
So
I just
you take
two.
an 8.
Well, you have 2 tokens, and so with your disadvantage, you rolled an 8.
Okay,
Can I
let's
help?
do it.
Do it.
Can I help so you don't have to
can
use
help,
it?
but it has to happen before she rolls.
Oh, beans.
But good
my
to know.
bad.
But that's something
But
to
I
keep in
like
mind.
that.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
so I'll take the tokens and I'll get 10.
Okay, great.
Thank you, tokens.
Thank you, tokens. So you you notice the sparkling. That's the more you sparkle, the more agitated it becomes. Like the light starts to sparkle brighter and brighter, and this is kind of each sparkle is a different color, so it's almost like a glittery rainbow of sparkles in this mud. And you notice that there's some type of like almost a pattern in this blinking.
And am I allowed to ask?
Yes.
3 questions?
Go ahead.
Okay. There's a pattern in this blinking. Is what you just said. Okay. How can I profit from this situation?
Well,
Respect.
you would have known. You all would know from living in this world that there are sometimes ancient types of creatures that are not very well known, that are harvested or found and sold back to people and saying, oh, this helps you with your liver, or this helps you with your love life, kind of snake oil type things. This could be something like that. You can ask more questions to find out whether it is, or, if you know what it is.
Oh yeah. What's going on here that isn't obvious to me?
Okay, what's not obvious on first glance is that these are very tiny creatures of a kind that you would normally see in the world, but not in this form.
I have so much to tell you all, but I need to ask one more question. What's the best way to keep this situation from getting worse?
Oh.
Don't beat him after
You
midnight.
can't. No.
The best way to keep the situation from getting worse is to. This is hard to answer as a GM. It's to not agitate them further.
Try to gently, very gently put it down.
This is very pretty mud. Do you want to jump in, Betty?
I want to jump in.
Everyone, listen to me. There are living, breathing creatures in the mud.
Like mud creatures?
No, not exactly. They are smaller versions of large creatures.
What? What kind of large creatures?
Did you get your 3 questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does what she's at, this is a Jessica question, does the knowledge of this royal little dwarf have a knowledge of what creature this might be?
Well, that wasn't one of the questions.
Yeah.
But if you share that with your colleagues, maybe they can guess
Investigate,
or
yeah.
investigate, to see if you can figure out what it is.
I know this creature. I'm sure. I'm overwhelmed by the fact that this is here. What if someone's trying to profit off of this?
What?
What?
Sometimes terrible people. Sometimes there's a snake oil kind of situation. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like this is like hump mud?
Yes.
Like,
Oh.
okay.
So you hear a slap, 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 slap coming from the other entryway.
Is it
Not where we came from.
Is it a mud
Right.
monster?
I think we should hide.
I think we should go back now.
Hello?
Oh.
Is someone there? Hello?
Yes!
Hi.
You see someone come into the opening of that entryway, now lit by your mage light. That's flickering mage light. He is wearing a bathing suit bottom and a vest and a long sleeve shirt underneath it and bare feet. And he has wire horn rim glasses and a small like bowler hat and everything's covered in mud. He's covered in mud. Probably has a lot of scruff too. Hello.
That is a look. Okay.
Oh, hello. Thank you. I like to think I'm quite striking.
Are you the mud man?
I like that name. No one's ever called me that, but I'd like to take that name on now.
Okay.
Is that your real accent?
What? Yes, it's my real accent.
That's so rude, Hannah. That's so rude. You're being so mean today.
I'm Mr. Frederick Stone. Frederick F. Stone. What are you doing in the caves?
What are
Having
you
a-
doing in the caves?
We're having a tiny adventure.
This guy doesn't need to know our life. What are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm the keeper of these caves. I might call me an academic at one point in my life, but then I found out about these cave systems and all the wonderful creatures that live in it, and I just wanted to stay here and protect them and help them to thrive.
Oh, cool. Violet said there's little creatures living in this mud.
Yeah, what's in this mud?
Oh,
We'd like to know more details.
Oh, yes. Frederick walks over to the pooling mud that's sparkling. Now it's kind of all sparkling because of all the activity and speaking around it. Scoops out his hands full of sparkly mud. Oh, these sparkles, you know what they are?
No.
No.
It's a tiny species of sprites.
Sprites.
Oh, tiny. It's hard to tell to the bare eye. And he lets it drain from his hands, and now you can see each glowing sparkle of light on his hands has tiny fluttering wings.
Are they trapped in the mud? Do we have to free them all?
Oh no,
Yeah.
actually, it's their food. They live off of mud. This is how they survive. And yeah.
That is upsetting.
That sucks.
Let me show you something. Actually, it's really cool. You might want to try this. Actually, one of you should try it. It's more fun if you try it yourself. Someone jump in there.
No.
Yep. Betty.
Okay. Throw me in.
I want to do a thing where I like launch her off my back
And
as
this
I
actually
jump.
would be a perfect time for a combo move.
Yeah!
All right. So Betty and Leona, go ahead. Yes.
Okay.
Finish describing
On the
that.
count of 3, we're gonna say with the name of our combo move that involves you throwing me very nicely into this mud. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. One,
1, 2, 3.
Rainbow explosion! That was so perfect.
Perfect. Nailed it.
So to do that, I climb up onto her shoulders. I stand on Leona's shoulders. My feet are on here, and my arms are like this.
Yeah.
And then you
And mine are like this. We're like building like a very cool like woo.
Uh-huh.
And then we like I run forward, and then we jump at the same time. Yeah.
And then midair, we both do a somersault, go
Yep.
boosh, boosh, boosh.
Yep.
We do a perfect swan dive, like
Yep.
synchronized swords going bloop, bloop. And we go perfectly into the mud with no splashing.
Yeah. It like goes.
That was perfect. Really beautiful. You splash down into this sparkly mud, and the two of you, as you're under the mud, your eyes are closed, but you can see like the flashing, even of the lights. With your eyes closed in this mud, you can see the flashing. And then suddenly, the two of you feel as if you're floating back, but faster than you normally would, especially in mud. The two of you witness them being lifted out of the water. They are covered in sparkles as if they're studded with them.
Yes.
And they're being lifted out of the water.
Are we turning into pixies?
Yes.
Finally, it's happening.
You're not turning in. Oops, what's that accent?
It was glorious.
You're not turning into pixies.
Debatable.
But what is happening is that the sprites are very strong, and they're just demonstrating. They like to do that whenever someone jumps in there. They like to lift them out. They worry about people. They're very kind. They're very sweet. I've learned how to communicate with them over all the many years I've lived in these caves.
Yeah, this person's not crazy. Can we go?
I respect your strength, pixies.
Yeah.
Woo.
They start to blink a pattern on you. The
Yeah.
ones that are on you.
I start beatboxing to it, and I'm just like.
Then he tries to assist, but doesn't know what beatboxing is. And goes.
And yours start blinking now. In time.
Can we just start like synchronized mud swimming through this? Like, yeah.
Would you like to know what they're saying to them?
Yes.
The fairies on her are saying, "You're glorious. You're a glorious creature." Yeah. And the ones on her are saying, "You are so fun and sweet."
Oh,
they really appreciate all types.
Can I talk to you?
Yes.
We're trying our luck. We moved to the side. We sidebar. This has gone on too long. The fact that we haven't nearly died yet, just besides my fireball, is concerning me. And I'm not normally the voice of reason.
I understand. Is there anything really wrong, though? I mean, I look around and it's like, okay, there's sweet little sprites, little baby, adorable miniature sprites lifting Betty up and then Leona up.
I have a bad feeling. You don't care about that?
No, I do. I hear you.
No!
I hear you. You have a bad feeling, and I acknowledge it.
So you just want to push on forward?
No, we'll go.
Well, you're right. You're the leader. That's
Listen,
right. It doesn't
okay.
fucking matter what I say.
I want to calmly say that we have been in circles with the whole "you're the leader, I'm not the leader" thing. And I would just like to say that if you want to go back, I trust you. Let's tell the group that we'll go back right now.
Hey, Hannah, this is great. Jump in the mud with me.
yeah.
We'll go back right now. Let's tell everybody. Everyone, I am sorry. One member of our group, I'm not going to specify because I do think it would call them out and hurt their feelings, and I don't believe in that.
Definitely Hannah.
Has a very bad feeling about being here with these adorable, cute little baby
Before she can finish,
sprites.
I jump into the mud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me. Just want to see how your jump goes. Let's
Anything?
Swallow your feelings.
roll guts because you. It seems impulsive.
Oh my god! Thank goodness I have good guts. So that's a 5. Where did my token stand?
Hannah, you have 2 tokens.
Gonna make that a 7.
All right.
Thank you for the tokens. I know I need them.
So you start to
Like
jump
before
in.
she finishes and like says that we need to leave, I'm so hotly embarrassed and pissed that like I run to go jump in and stop her from talking. I trip, but I turn it into like a cool somersault and like back flop onto the mud.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and like the sprites in like push me up.
So you're laying on your back. You land on your back on top.
Whoop! Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the sprites just attach to you gently and lift you up out of the mud.
Yep.
This is great. Everything's great. Let's keep going.
Whee!
I feel like your enthusiasm is insincere at this point, and I'm just like on the side, like just doing circles, just like, yes, my sprites. I love you all. I am their god now.
Can we take these sprites back outside with us, or will they die without the mud, Mr. Dr. Frederick?
Oh yes, from what I've seen, they don't really survive outside of this ecosystem.
We'll leave them here then.
Okay.
They're very precious.
They are.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Well, it's a bit concerning, of course. I've dedicated the past 10 years of my life to protecting this ecosystem and all that inhabits it, and this species in particular. I fear that there's something that they're facing that I can't help them with. I'm not sure how to help them.
Like global warming? Like, what's the problem?
She's using so many words.
I've learned so many since I've heard you guys talk about books. I appreciate it.
I love that.
Well, I haven't. No, it's not global warming. It's just that sometimes when they speak, from what I've gathered, because I've learned their language, but it could be something lost in translation. It seems that they are agitated because they are separated from someone or something on the other side of another part of the caves. They've been trying for years to reconnect with this other part of themselves. And
guys, what if it's the bar, the swim up bar? I bet they really want to drink and they can't get over it because
my God,
they want to drink.
Do you have like a flask on you? We can just pour some out. And they can just party.
I think he was mentioning inside.
Yes, it's further in.
Further in, not out. Yeah.
Yes.
Do sprites party though? Please blink yes or no.
They blink. It's like a swirling, like beautiful swirl around you in response.
I do think they party, so we will remember that for later.
Okay, we'll deal with this later.
Sorry.
Yay.
The swirling, that swirling. Frederick says that's an enthusiastic yes.
Oh,
but they like
these guys are great.
They have festivities and they like to swarm. When you see them swarming, that's what's happening.
Well, guys, these little fairies are pixie things are great.
Sprites.
I don't know. They're small, very small. So I know how that's why you always call me Smidgen, because you can't. I'm so small. You just say the first word that comes to your head.
I'm gonna call you Sprite from now on.
That's fine. Whatever. They're really
These
cool.
are cool. Why wouldn't you call?
I want to help
It's
them.
a good thing.
Girl, what's wrong?
Can we help them, Hannah? Can we help them?
How far have you gotten into this cave system?
Oh, well, I've tracked. There's let's see. It kind of stops at one point, which is the place where they are saying that they're cut off from, and it's I'd say another 50 feet from here.
50 feet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another tunnel, and then there's another one of these types of chambers, and then at the end of that chamber, there's another small tunnel, and then that's where.
How do you even live here? Like, what do you eat?
Oh, I frequent the
Oh.
Yeah. They know me now.
Got it.
Nice.
He lives a life of
Nice.
luxury.
That's great.
I'm the janitor.
Oh.
There's a barf in the pool. Do you have to report in for
Oh
that?
no, I'm off. This is where I spend my
Got it.
downtime.
Well, that is
Okay.
amazing. And truly, career-wise, whatever you want to be, you have the opportunity to be it because you are so smart. You have
thank
so
you.
much potential.
Thank you.
But also, you're good enough
Oh, thank you.
as you are,
Thank you.
right?
I love to take care of things and places and people.
I want to make sure this is true. I'd like to get personal.
Yeah.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
the worst person to do this.
Roll that heart die with the heart.
Does someone want to help?
Yeah, I want to help.
Yes.
No, I want to hinder you.
You might,
Well,
depending
you-
on how you
yeah.
roll.
Okay, cool. Help or hinder. Sweet.
So roll 2d6 and then whatever you think your bond is with Hannah.
Cool. Probably 0.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think it's like a 1.
Okay.
I got a 3 plus a 1 is a 4.
So
That's a negative one.
Yeah, that feels right. I'm just there like, he is so trustworthy and these sprites are amazing and anyone that doubts them is a loser.
Wow. So it's a 4.
My girl.
I think this guy's great.
Okay.
I think that's what the result. No, you tell me.
Oh no. You. What were you trying to do?
Well, I wanted to see if he's as possibly as good of a person as he's presenting right now.
Do you ask a specific question, or
Well, I can. You can
because this is get personal, right?
Yeah. I just failed it. So
Right. So I guess what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
how do you try to?
Yeah. There's no way that someone just devotes their lives to sprites. Are you stupid or something?
My mother used to call me stupid.
Oh god, you triggered a fear, and people can't work in a place of fear.
I used to play in the backyard, in the mud, and the muck, and the bog, and I used to love all the little creatures. I loved them all, and my mother hated that I did that.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I must go.
no,
He runs off
okay.
back
Can I
to
get
into the deeper into the cave system.
Can I get in Hannah's face? Like, hey, yo, that is just a weird old man in a hat that likes mud. What is your deal? Get your shit together.
Oh, no. You have been sequestered away in a school for 3 years, and you might have a strong legacy in your family, but you don't know what it's like to be out in the real world where you have to have your keen sensibilities about you all times because everyone's out to get you. Everyone has selfish motives. Everyone wants something that you have, and you just haven't experienced that yet. So don't tell me I shouldn't have to hurt that person's feelings. He could be trying to get us to do something for his own bidding. You have no idea what it's like out there.
Okay. I may be young and naive, but I do want to say that both Labrie and I don't want anything from you guys. We just thought you were cool.
Past tense.
No,
Well, I don't know. I thought you were cool.
Whatever.
It's okay, Hannah. We can come back from this.
Whatever.
We do it every time. Literally every episode. We do this. We can do it.
Episode? What do you mean?
When you have an episode, we can come back. We can roll back from it.
I have episodes now.
Well, you call what you just did. That's a Hannah episode.
I was
that
being
following.
honest, and someone needs to tell you how to be honest in this world. And I storm off
Hannah,
in
you
their
spit on
direction.
me.
You puked all over the place.
We're sharing liquids as friends.
I'd like to just storm off towards wherever he thinks this wall is that these fucking sprites can't get past.
Okay, so you are you two still floating, spinning with the
yeah,
sprites?
just chilling. I just yelled at you from the pool. Just
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
yo, get your shit
You like
together.
floated into my face and then floated
Floated
up.
back, yeah.
So the sprites, you were also floating during that whole
was.
time. So the sprites are actually quite responsive. They can sense when someone's moving to, disengage. They notice and they gently place you down on the ground so you can storm off. And so, which direction do you go?
I wanted to go in the direction of where he said that 50 feet was where
Okay.
at least I'm going to solve this problem.
Yeah, and that's
show
the
them.
direction he ran in too.
Yeah.
So you're running after him.
Well, not necessarily, but
Okay.
I'm going.
Yeah,
that way.
good. Make it right.
No.
Okay.
This is progress.
Okay.
Can the sprites just carry me that direction? Or do I have to walk with my legs?
You can.
Hey, sprites! Can you carry me to the other room? Because I like flying. It's pretty sweet.
Let's have you roll. See how they if you
Yeah.
can navigate or navigate these
Okay.
sprites to do what you want them to.
Skill, canny, heart,
I would say skill.
skill. All right.
Wow.
Ooh, that's an 11. Actually, it's a 10 because I still have -1 from being kind of drunk still.
Still perfect roll.
Nailed it.
All right. So you're able to it's like riding a winged camel, if you will.
I just go, hey, sprites, follow that half demon. And I go boop.
Yep, and you just they start to propel you in
my
that
God.
direction down into the tunnel.
This is awesome! I want to live my life like this. Walking is for fools.
Oh my God.
Violet and Leona, you're still here.
I just want to say to you both that, Hannah really is the coolest. She just has a temper, and it comes out when she gets really close to people.
Yeah.
And then she gets over it, and then you learn to totally love her.
That felt more like a for you than for me specifically.
Yeah.
We're good still. It's cool. But yeah, take that to heart. I just put my hand up on her shoulder.
Thanks.
There's love there, I guess. Sprites! Follow that smidgen!
All right, let's see how you ride your sprites.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay.
Plus
Skill?
1 is a 5.
All right, you
But
actually
-1.
you have 4 tokens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll just use. I need.
To get
I'm
to
at 5.
7.
Yeah, I need 2. So let me use 2 to get to 7.
2 to get to 7.
Sweet.
So you're able to. They respond to your gesture, but for some reason it's a little unwieldy. Like the sprites on this side of your body aren't really listening to the ones on this side of your body. They're having too much fun.
Can I be kind of this and just like sinking into the mud as I go?
Yeah. They finally get the memo and they're like, okay, wait. They lift you out of and then you're kind of being lifted into that tunnel like Captain Planet.
Yeah, perfect.
Just flying.
This is not as cool as when Betty did it. I just want to say it out loud officially.
So
And I'll just walk in.
okay. So you're walking
You dip
behind.
your feet in the sprites.
Yeah, I'm all right. Just gonna walk it in.
Great. So you all walk into this cave, and again, this place, if it weren't lit up by either your wand before or now these sprites, it would be completely dark. And the sprites have very strong light, so you can see fairly well. It's still dim, but you can see what's ahead of you, and you can see each other, who's in front of and behind you. So you walk down into further into the tunnel that has another nice little twist, and after the twist, you see yet another chamber, just as Frederick described. And as you enter the chamber, you see water pooled in this one. And another little waterfall, this time with clear water. And that has some more sparkly sprites in it. And Frederick is kind of sitting with his feet in the water, and he's just like talking to the sprites. I guess I don't have very many good social cues anymore. I spend so much time in this cave with you all. I forget that humanoids are harder to express my feelings to and to have good social interactions. Just don't know sometimes.
Frederick!
I love you.
Yes, you followed me here. You came after me, didn't you?
I float in. Yes, she did. Also, look, I'm flying. This is great.
You're really getting the hang of those sprites, eh?
I would live here too. I mean, if I were you, this is great. Right, Hannah? Wink.
And I fall over into the water.
Fall into the water?
Sure.
Okay.
Become one with the sprites again.
Yeah.
So as you splash down into this water, the mud that you had before washes off into it, and now you still have sprites that are kind of like encircling you, ready to attach if you need to.
Are they making my mood better, or do they? Oh, is there a way that they can tell me what they actually need on the other side? Because I'm basically fully submerged.
Oh.
Am I able to intuit what they need us to do?
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll hearts.
Yeah. Well.
And I'm gonna give you. You didn't have disadvantage before. I'm gonna give you a +1 for wanting to connect. This is the opposite of baggage. It's like rewarding you for
Trying.
for
That's
trying.
amazing.
The participation award. Wow. Okay. +1. It's the 9.
Okay.
With that +1, thank you. And what are my tokens? I have 0.
Your tokens. You have 0 tokens.
Okay, so
Hannah.
it's going to be a 9, which is a mixed success.
Okay. So you submerge yourself fully underneath this beautiful, clear, sparkly water.
It's just like blowing bubbles of water. Like
Blowing-
how Cameron jumps into the pool and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And
Yeah. You are the Cameron.
I am, totally.
And as you actually you sink to the bottom of it, and it's probably about I would say about where you're standing in it is about 5-ish feet. So you could stand in it, but you sink to the bottom, cross your legs, and you're in almost a meditative pose at the bottom of this pool. And you open your eyes, and somehow something about this clearer water, having soaked in the mud first, having ridden on the wings of these tiny sprites, and now having submerged yourself again in this clear water, something is coming to you. And you see the swirling patterns now of the sprites in front of you. And as Frederick said, they're swarming in different shapes and patterns, and you're starting to understand them. And what you understand from the swirls they're performing in front of you right now is that they need to burrow. They need to go deep. They need to go into the walls, deeper than they themselves can do.
Yeah, and I think I would want to ask them how, but that perhaps in my mixed success, I'm not getting that answer. So it's just not quite making sense. I'm just bad at them.
Yeah, as your hands kind of bat into their swirl, they adjust and they swirl. The swirl continues, but it kind of splits at your hand and then goes around it and creates more shapes.
Yeah, and I want to I think I know by the way that I'm moving my hand that I'll say, okay, we'll help you.
Great, yeah. They understand that, and they blink a beautiful swirling, similar to the swirling they did on Leona before. They do a swirling around your hand and to answer yes.
Great. And then because that happens, the sprites are so happy that I shoot out.
You're a renewed woman.
Yeah.
You burst out of the water.
We have to dig.
Oh, good. I definitely thought they had dragged you down to the bottom of the pool and were drowning you. I saw you fighting, but it looks like you won. So
No.
Good.
I guess the malevolence is maybe not important, or maybe they want to be one with the malevolence, or maybe they're going to quell the malevolence. Who knows? But they need us to dig and go down. So
Oh, how do we dig underwater? Is it all just mush?
That's fair.
Frederick,
Yes.
is there something beneath? Down?
I don't know. I thought it was this. I thought this mountain is very stony, and yes, this. I don't know. This is very old stone. I'm not sure. I suppose you could dig. I don't know what would be underneath.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
I'm a biologist. I'm not a geologist.
Oh, no, I meant sarcasm radiated out of my voice, but I meant to say thank you for that
doing
in a
really good
non-sarcastic
leadership.
way. And then I reached back and just in my little waistband, and I pull out the book again, and I just look at the index. I'm sorry for my miscommunication.
Oh no, I'm sure it was me. As I said, I'm horribly socially awkward. Caveman here.
Okay, so Hannah, what do you think?
Well, I'd like to see if I can tell if there's a weak point in the wall or something like that, because I don't want to disturb the pool. But I think we need to funnel the water through or something like that. So I'd like to see if there is something that might indicate this was once open at one point or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Can I actually help?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, sweet. I think she's going through and trying to check for echoey. Just the same thing you're doing.
Great.
It's just all right, I like your attitude now. You erupted like a beautiful porpoise with a bunch of purpose, and I'm here for it. Let's do this.
Yeah, wow. Purpose with purpose.
That's a 7.
That's good.
Plus 1
Plus your
is an
bond.
8.
So I get a
minus 1 is
+1.
7.
+1.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah, so you're also trying to find
Yeah.
some weaker spots in these walls.
Totally.
Great.
Wow.
What is that plus? Is that plus
Aubrey, that
Plus
sound
what?
was like it's deep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So that's a 5, is it?
What plus what?
skill?
Oh, I'm sorry. You were trying to find you.
A weak point.
Yes, a
in the
weak
wall.
point. Canny.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Do you have any tokens?
A doubtful.
You have no tokens,
Can I
and
give her some of my tokens?
Second
second
chances?
chances.
Did we get a combo?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
Too late now.
Oh, actually, wait. Actually, I do feel a combo coming on.
What?
Yes, for Leona and Hannah.
Oh, okay. What?
Yes.
So,
I'm not making that up. I'm
No,
sorry. I
I
just
know.
didn't see it before.
Oh, no,
Yes,
you're
there's
good.
a combo for you.
listen,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to demean your scholastic and but military background. I'm sorry.
I don't remember the first part. I don't understand the first part of what you said, but I appreciate the second. And I'm sorry for getting in your shit.
Think
about the sprites
Two
people.
Two things can be true.
Yeah.
This world's tough, but also not.
Yeah. And I respect your expertise. You lived a very long, very hard life in adventuring. I don't know. This is getting away from me. I'm very sorry.
And before she could finish, I thrust her into what I think is a weak point in the wall.
That's fair.
Because like she's hardened rock now. Like the sprites are gonna guide you or something.
I see.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And this
You
is
have like a glittering armor of sprites,
Oh,
maybe.
cool.
Yeah. What is this called?
Well,
What is this?
as we're talking, the sprites are glowing, so I know I'm on to something because my positive feelings are imbuing the sprites. So what is this called?
Oh god.
The thrust.
All right. Don't laugh at me so hard. Okay. The thrust of torture.
What? It was almost perfect.
Well, she was about to say T, and I was like,
Yeah.
The thrust of torture?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
The thrust of torture.
Yeah.
And so
Everyone
you-
knows
Yes,
the thrust of
course.
torture,
Of course.
obviously.
Yes. So you lift Leona, who's now has this like encrusted with
Yeah.
fairies.
Sprite drill
Sprites.
bit.
Drill bit. I love it.
Do they start like swirling in like a
Yes.
spiral pattern? Like aim here.
Absolutely. And it's an auto success, so you're able to drill. You did indeed find the weakest point in this cavern, and your fairy sparkly sprite drill bit is able to chisel with using your body as like the main drill,
Yeah.
and them as the bits. You're able to chisel into this wall.
It could otherwise be used as a torture device in some worlds.
Yeah.
But it's a tool nonetheless.
Yeah.
Great.
Ooh. Ouch.
Sorry, I just knew that I had to do that.
You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm very dizzy. That's okay though. We're cool. That was cool.
That was cool.
Where are we? Where am I?
All right, so you went head first into this
Yeah.
wall, and so now you have gone all the way through, and it drilled about a foot into the wall, which is pretty impressive.
Nice.
For your sparkly drill bits. Now you kind of like do a tumble as you go through the hole, and you tumble and find yourself in another small cavern that seemed to have been sealed away somehow from the rest of this cave system.
Okay. Sorry, can I like explore it?
You sure can.
What is that? Is it get situated?
Now yes, get situated.
Okay.
And the hole is it's wide enough for any of you to fit. It's a person-sized hole, so.
Okay. I have nothing in canny. That was bad.
Wow.
It's nothing. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Wow.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yeah.
So you can't quite see anything.
I could use a very
even with
cool spellcaster that's very good at making light.
Don't patronize me.
You're not being supportive. Fuck.
Can we all heard that, right? We understand you.
This is our everyday.
Oh my god.
And I walk through, I was muttering something, and I didn't bring the mage light in.
Okay.
You got to do it.
You can roll for that. Well, I'm going to make you roll for that. By the way, your sparkly fairy sprites drill bits have used a lot of energy, so that's why they're not really strong. The light isn't strong enough for you to see what's in here.
Same, girls. I got you.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I don't. Why do we let her roll?
It's honestly unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you say why do we let her roll?
Why do we let her roll for
Sure, if it's a really good one.
Stop
that.
it.
Are there second chances?
There's no second chance.
My girl.
It's beginning to defy basic statistics.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a particularly hard system, and we know that.
So that was a 3 for anyone who didn't
My God.
hear or see that.
It's not a lot of count. You can see it from the camera.
And I'm the asshole.
Someone's listening. People are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear how bad that roll was. That's true.
It made a little.
Did Amir just make that sound, or you did?
Nice. Thanks, Amir.
Okay, tell me what happens.
Nothing. You can't cast light back here.
Hey,
It's just not. It's not. For some reason, you cannot cast light back here.
Can I just direct my fairies to put me through the hole so that they light it up? My pixies.
And have you roll skill.
8, 9, 10, but I still have a -1 for being wasted.
How many of those do you have left?
I have 3 more left.
Oh,
It's
okay.
totally 5.
All
And
right.
then, but I had 1 token left, right?
Yeah, you have 1 token.
So I'm back at 10.
Hey.
Okay. All right, so you're back at 10.
Yep.
Yeah, you're able to navigate. Let's say you put yourself in a like swimmer's streamlined position and like dive through the hole with your sprites.
I'm diving through the air! Walking is still for suckers!
This is like her perfect form.
I zip through the hole and I go through the side. I'm like, light it up, my pixies!
It's as if someone turned up the wattage on a million tiny, beautiful, multicolored bulbs. And so now you can see that this is yet another chamber. It's smaller, and everything in here is petrified. It's a place that's been sealed off for a long time.
It's just a big old cave.
You can see, Betty, you can see that there are almost smaller divisions, so coming down, partitioning this place. You can see rivets where maybe there was some liquid flowing at one point.
Hey guys, what do you think we should do with this cave? I mean, they said they wanted to get in here, and it looks like it used to have water in it, but now it doesn't.
I want to have walked in right underneath Betty.
Okay.
And then can I get situated in this room?
Sure can.
Nice. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. Just roll my creepy teeth.
There's some great dice happening.
Yeah.
Gen Con
10.
just happened, so everyone has like the
Yeah.
coolest dice.
So true.
10 minus 1 is 9.
All right.
Nice.
And you don't have tokens.
Don't have
Never mind.
tokens.
Okay, so you got a 9.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you walk right in, and so as Betty noticed, you notice these partitions that kind of divide it into 4 chambers almost. But they're there's some holes in between them, so it's not all. It's one big room, not as big as the other one, and it's partitioned off with these like thin, almost like stone membranes that have petrified. And you also see the pattern of like there used to be some liquid flowing through, probably between the chambers, and you actually do notice that the liquid that was in this chamber would flow down to that one, and then down that one, and up and over to that one. And you see that it was almost like a heart.
Almost like a heart. All right. Okay, and then can I ask one question?
Sure
too?
can.
Okay. What's the best way that I can make this situation better?
Okay. Better.
Can I ask that? I think I can. Can I? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can. The sprites that are in the room, you notice that they are attaching themselves to some of these thin stone membranes. So I think you can make it better by just helping them do that.
Okay. All right. I think what we can do, most of the time, team members are going to do what they want to do. And what you need to do is just direct them in a way that's going to help them flourish. Right? And you can see clearly that these little adorable little creatures are already wanting to attach themselves.
Chapter 9, cooperation.
Oh.
You did. You got all the way to chapter 9. Hannah.
I read the whole book. That's why I recommended it to you.
I'm so glad you read it.
Nerds.
I thought you said you didn't read that book. Why did you lie to us?
Ooh. Asking the tough questions.
Well, I have to accept that she's the leader, and it's not. I want her to be the best leader, and she's going to be the leader. So it does not important whether I read it or not.
Why don't you guys just like fight for it? Honestly, like that's what we do. You go out of your bunk, you get a sock full of gold coins.
Oh.
You just go for it, and then one of you's the leader at the end.
Yeah, Leona
Savage.
plays dirty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That fights
I
fights
think-
dirty.
I think
Yeah.
if we did that, Braga would be our leader.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As great as that seems, I think we're good. But I will say that everybody in this group is a leader. I'm really glad that you read the book.
Listen to none of this. This is chaos. I am the leader. I will get my sock.
Listen, I'm part of the military
Yeah.
academy too. I understand rank, and
Thank you. Thank you.
You have higher rank than me.
Thank you.
Or I think you will. By the time we graduate, I'm
I don't
pretty sure
know.
you're
Who
gonna
knows?
just go like straight to captain.
Yeah, I kind of thought she just said she's the sock leader because she socked somebody with a sock.
Yep.
And then
Oh, there you go.
sock leader.
Ha!
So that type-
Meanwhile, you all notice that Frederick has been kind of like he's dipped his hands in the water pool with the sprites, and he's kind of like flinging them towards there, and they're getting the picture like, oh yes, they can go now, and they start to attach themselves more and more to these membranes, so they're almost covered.
And then I
cool.
think we facilitate that
Yeah.
Okay.
as well.
So you start guiding the sprites towards these membranes.
Just scoop and fling.
Scoop and fling.
And I'm like talking to them softly. Go.
I take my big empty stein out of my backpack and I'm just like, time for a ride, little kids. Whoosh.
Time to drop the kids off in the pool.
That was great.
So, pretty soon, you successfully are able to help these sprites populate and cover these membranes that are hanging down and making these 4 chambers. All of a sudden, Frederick is like, so interesting. Does any of you have any? This is reminding me of. I'm a man of science. I don't know much about magic, but anyone know anything about ancient cultures or ancient magic spells? There's something about this that feels like something magical.
Nope.
Anyone have magic? Who does magic? You did light, didn't you? Do you know anything? Does this
Kinda.
remind you of something?
Do I know it is? Do I recognize what it is? Can I call my mom?
You'd like to phone a friend?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I just want to see if I can like tap into what's
Just
going
like,
on.
can you motivate your dice to do better? Use chapter 9.
Come on, talk to your dice.
Cooperation.
Yeah.
All right, 7.
Improvement.
Yes.
Oh, that was you were calling your mom?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if I know what this is.
Okay.
If
You actually that was 7 plus. Let's say
it doesn't matter.
Guts.
It's still going to be a mixed success
Yeah,
no matter
true.
what it is.
Okay. So let's say that you remember something from a previous conversation with your mom, and it's something about when you were a little kid, when you were younger. You talked to your mom, and you were learning about ancient beasts, and you became very obsessed with whales, and you heard of a whale that was turned to stone by an ancient dark wizard, and how one day it was lost to time, this story, and it was believed to be a myth, but your mother told you that story and you thought it was real.
You guys,
What?
the lines in the stone, it's actually the striations of a whale.
What?
What?
Oh yes, look.
Wait,
What?
No.
in the chambers, we're in a whale's heart. It's like a stone whale's heart.
No.
What?
Oh, you're right. You're right. This is the myth. The myth.
And suddenly you see that the fairies, the sprites, are pulsating light, and the pulses are getting stronger and more intense. And that wattage, with every beat, it just ups and ups and ups, and it gets faster and faster until now the stone membranes are vibrating, and then the walls are vibrating. The stone starts to crack.
Uh-oh. Hey, y'all, I think we're...
almost melt into flesh membrane.
I was beatboxing supportively, just officially.
This is happening all around you.
We have to get everyone out of here. Everyone out of here. They're going to be digested. They're going to die. We're all going to die.
You notice that in the room next to you, that water that's been pooling, it now is rising. And it's starting to pour out at a faster rate.
Oh, boy. Hey, I think the best way to travel is via pixie.
Yeah.
True.
Still sprites.
Get them on. Get on them.
Yeah.
Sprites.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can all ask the sprites to help get us out of here, would that be faster than trying to swim out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's roll.
All right. So do you want to... you all jump into
The water.
Yeah.
in the chamber next to you. So you all exit this chamber.
Come
which
on,
is,
Frederick.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
yes, of course.
Your
this
work
is
here is
fascinating.
done, bud.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, wonderful and fascinating. You all jump into the next chamber, jump into that water. The pixies get the idea and they float you out. And I'm going to have you all just do a roll to see.
Still
See how far you get.
Oh, 10
excellent.
minus 1 is a 9. What is
Oh,
it?
no.
Are you still minuses?
Yeah.
Yeah, is this candy or still?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is
Canny.
Yeah,
No,
what's
not
the
candy.
thinking?
I gotta say skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Still
would,
at a 10.
I would say skill or guts because you're now, yes, you realize you need to get out of here for your lives.
11.
11.
Well, my skill is great. My roll is not, so I have a 5.
Okay.
No.
All right. Violet, no. Oh, whoa. Hannah. Wait, is this right? Hannah's number of tokens? Yes. Oh, which also means there's two things.
Oh my god. The lights also got me stressed the hell out. Like, what just happened?
First of all, what was your roll, Betty?
It was 6, 7, 8 is 8 total with my minus in it. Yeah. 8.
Okay, 8 total with your minus in it. You got a 5, and you got 11. So
yeah.
there's 2 second chances. You have no tokens, Violet. Betty, you have 1 token. And Hannah. So you two, what would you like to do first before we get to Hannah?
Oh my god.
I better second chance.
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine at 8.
So stressed.
All right, that's an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. That is Oh my god, my basic math, it's a 9.
Okay, that's a 9. Great. And Betty, you had an 8. So you two have mixed success. You had an 11. Hannah, you have 10 tokens. And that means you are now at 2 baggage, just FYI. And it needs to be 7 baggage? Is that what it is? Oh, wait.
So for every 4 tokens,
You get a
triggers a baggage. And I've already used 5.
So you now
have to make an extremely selfish choice.
Oh,
all right.
OMG.
I think you can do that.
Yay.
Murdered.
Tight.
Did you roll already? What did you roll?
Okay, so am I using skill or guts?
She said either, I think, right?
Yeah, skill or guts.
Great. So I'm gonna make it a mixed success then. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna use the guts because that's my best.
So that was how many tokens you used?
No.
Oh wait.
That would if I use
sorry.
my guts, it becomes an 8.
Oh, got it. Yes, great. Okay.
So it's a mixed success irregardlessly.
Okay.
I know that's not a word. I'm going to use 2 of those tokens that I got irregardlessly. Make it a 10.
So now it's a 10.
I'm so proud of myself, Mom.
So make it a 10.
Yes, we're going to make it a 10.
All right.
And so it's success. And I jump into the pool with the pixies.
Okay. You are so terrified by this, and you have a 10, but you get real freaked out. You just want to live. You don't care about what anyone else wants or needs to do to survive. You don't care about getting all those other people out. Who cares? So you decide to command your pixies to make another drill bit, and you just try to drill your way out of here. Not the way you came in, not the way further into the heart chamber to the side to try to get out of this dang wheel.
Yep, I do that.
Now, what that does is, as this beast, so you all are flying out towards the entrance very successfully at a quick pace. You come back around to that first chamber, which now you realize looks like a stomach, and the mud is now like turning this, not just the brown with the sparkly sprites. The sprites are also they're pulsating erratically, and you can sense that they're also a bit overwhelmed by what's happening. That brown, the mud that was pooling and diving in now, you can see it's kind of turning into like a stomach acid or juices, and you can smell this putrid sulfuric thing as
the stink mud!
As this whale and all of its juices come back to life, come back to flesh. So you pass through that stomach juice room, back into that cavern that
and
had
are there
the twist.
people here this whole time?
Nope, you're still in the back cavern, so you're making your way out of the back caverns right now. And so now you do get back to the main cavern. Hannah, you have drilled sideways trying to get... This is a great beast. You don't know where you're going, but you're just like, the side. Try to get to the side. As you get to the side, you hit bone. So this stone whale, you've been drilling through stone that's been turning into flesh, and then you hit actual bone.
And I want to...
Time to kill a whale.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the bone with a magic spell.
Okay.
Truly, this RPG is like making a murderer.
Which magic spell would you like to use?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what.
Do you have like a lightning strike type thing, or some other just forceful?
Well, no, I have fireball for sure. Let me see. I don't really have. I mean, let's do like a strong light beam or something, or I don't know, something that'll break. Let's do fireball. Fuck it.
Well, how about if you want to do fireball?
I just don't know.
You could also try to shatter with like a sound, a very strong sound wave.
Oh, let's magic
vibration.
missile it.
There you go. Yeah, magic missile would
let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it?
This was skill.
Yeah, no, so it's 9. I'll use one of my tokens and make it a 10 and destroy the bone, this rib cage of the whale.
Yeah, it is. In fact, yes, it's the rib cage that you hit up with the pot. So you cast magic missile. You lift your arm up through this whaley, fluffy flesh, heart muscle that you're in, and you cast magic missile, and you blast a hole through this rib cage. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay. So the sprites move you, and the sprites are very erratic and pulsating, but they move you through this hole you've blast in the whale's chest cavity.
And let's just say that, like, my eyes are not my eyes right now. Like, Hannah might not be here.
Cute.
Yeah, very
okay.
cute.
Yeah.
And can we, like, while I know we're moving out, but
you are. So now you are back in that main cavern area. You notice that there is, just like you saw in the digestive system, the rest of the upper digestive system, you see that the ground is now turning to flesh, from stone to flesh. The walls are now moving like as if muscles are moving out just outside of them, and it's a membrane. You're inside a membrane of some sort.
And we know where Hannah is, or no? We assume.
You saw Hannah drill that way,
okay.
And you know the exit is that way.
Okay. Betty, we're gonna have to get as many people as we can on these little baby sprites.
The sprite plane? Yeah.
I need you to do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go get Hannah.
Wait, where's Hannah?
And then I just want to start running back.
Okay,
to her.
back in.
Okay.
And so now you, Betty, and you, Leona, you will see ahead of you that the lagoon, people had gotten back into the lagoon, but you can see that they are freshly just getting back out, because similar to in the digestive system, the stomach, you see that the liquid is now poop. It's whale poop. It's stinky, disgusting whale poop that they were swimming in.
We were in the butt.
We were in the butt. I threw up in the butt. You threw up in the butt.
Oh my God, we threw up in a whale butt. Yep.
Okay, everybody.
You mud bathed in the whale poop.
Yep.
The party's over. It is clearly gone to literal shit. Everyone, be cool, and I'm gonna use some magic. Let's not tell them the price. Magic dust that I procured to get us all out of here quickly.
Yeah.
I want to. I guess we're still maybe covered in sprites.
Yeah,
so,
you are covered in sprites. So you want to try to command the sprites to go help people out.
Not only to go help people out, but to get their other friends to help everyone else out.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's sprite evacuation maneuver.
Evacuation. Nice.
Do you want to help me?
Yeah, I definitely
Okay,
do.
let's
I
roll
help
this.
via beatboxing.
The beatboxing helps to coordinate.
It does.
The sprites.
I rolled so bad. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
But you're my favorite, so can I have a +2 with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's
So
a
you get a
7.
+1.
So that's
Yeah.
7. So that's a +1.
Do I have any tokens?
Oh, you have 2. You have 2 tokens. Yeah.
Ah, dang. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yay, thank you. Okay,
Of
so
course.
it's +1. 6, 7, 8. Is this like a canny?
This was.
thinking?
I'll say canny since it's a maneuver. It's not
Okay.
just commanding; it's a maneuver.
That's
Strategic.
7, 8, 9, 10. I still have a -1 from being wasted. I got
Wait,
one more.
come
of
on
this.
now. You
You-
rolled
you
so
have-
many
I know.
dice.
Am I right?
You have 1 token as well.
So then I'll use the token. And that's back to the 10. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
So that's 10. Now, all right, everybody. Put your hands out like a little bird, and then these little sprites are gonna take
Yep.
you outside the butt.
Yep.
And I make it a song so that everyone just starts moving along with me, like, oh, is this a cool dance we're learning now?
Yeah. And I'm like
is it yoga?
staring at anyone that's like not into it, like get into it. Like a bird.
Like a bird! And then the sprites rush in and they grab everyone like by the arms and
they
just
swarm
scoop them.
It's like cinematic what people see when they look over at this smidgen and this like powerful human military woman standing in this cave entrance, and a huge fantastic swarm of tiny glowing lights just bursts out from them and just starts picking people up.
Yep.
RZ and Braga out in this crowd right by now.
Yes, they are.
Okay, cool. Hey, Braga, we're all gonna fly.
Oh, this is what is happening? This is cool. Why is that poop? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're in a poop cave now.
Yeah.
We're in a giant animal. We gotta get out.
And Braga is like just sleepily rubbing her eyes like, I was so relaxed.
Yep.
Why is this happening right now?
Yep.
This isn't fair. And the sprites are lifting them up and evacuating everyone.
Evacuating.
Okay,
The toxins.
So as this evacuation,
So many toxins.
as this evacuation is going on in the rear, Hannah, you've been just steadily moving your way through the whale, trying to get to the side exits that you're creating.
Yes.
I'm just hauling it.
All right. So you're running back through those twisty caves, the caverns, back into the stomach, and you get to the clear pool where Hannah had drilled through.
And then I can see her. Hannah.
You can see her up ahead.
Hannah! Make better decisions, Hannah! Hannah! Hannah!
And I'm like trying to get through the tough, thick hide that's like still a little bit of rocks, but also kind of like tough whale hide.
You're actually, you're almost, you're
At
not
the
quite at
blubber?
the high. Yeah, you're in the blubber layer now. It's a thick layer of blubber.
And it's like, so we got this like disgusting fat burning smell happening right now.
my God.
Are you casting fireball?
I guess so.
To burn? No, I'm just saying because you're burning the blubber.
Well, yeah, sure, great.
What are you burning with? That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, I did magic missile to get through the.
Oh, got it.
the
Sorry.
Well, no, but now it's it begs a great point. Are the sprites helping me at this point?
They're you can see because of the sprites.
I
and
see.
They're still
They're not drilling though.
they're keeping you from sinking into the basically blubber.
Great.
Blubber baths.
Great. Since I think okay, yeah, I know I'm gonna roll now for fireball, like to charge my path through.
Okay.
But are you though?
Great.
Yes, because I'm gonna use 8 tokens. Hold on.
So
One,
there's
2, 3,
yeah,
4.
there's 7. You have 7 tokens, Hannah, and there's 2 second chances.
Oh yay!
Yeah, so I'm gonna use 6 of those tokens and make
Okay.
it a success.
All right.
Oh
What?
my
So it's a
goodness.
10. Yeah.
Destroy the blubber.
Yeah.
Okay.
This poor whale.
And now we're at the skin, and I'd like to use my quarterstaff to dig at the skin.
Okay.
Before she does that, can I try to throw something at her?
You sure can.
So is she like up or down from me?
She's
like up.
It's about like a shallow, not a 45, maybe a what is 90? It's like a 30-degree angle from the ground. So
Okay,
if you're standing in that pool, the clear pool, she drilled straight into that wall, but she's like kind of angling up slightly.
Okay, gotcha.
Ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly. Okay, perfect. Well, I want to take my armor off, and I just want to like whack her in the back just to try to jolt her back.
2d6 plus skill.
Okay, get it. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Don't you be sorry. Get it. Bless us and keep us.
Dear Lord, our Jesus Christ, you are born on today.
6, 7, 8, and then -1 is a 7.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
Okay. You have no
Okay.
tokens.
Okay.
You do have a second chance, but it sounds like.
I think 7 is right.
Okay. So you're able to you take off your
my chest.
chest plate and you try to whip it at her, and it kind of part of it embeds before it gets to her, but it does scrape her leg.
Good.
So you get her attention with that.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Over here.
I'd like to shoot a fireball at her.
That's perfect timing because you have another baggage.
Yep, that's
from
what,
before.
That's what it's happening.
And this is your second baggage
Yes.
now triggering.
Oh
You
my
are
goodness.
just trying to survive, and anything that gets in your way
Can't we
is going to get in.
Can we make this the dad doing this?
We sure can. This whole time it has been.
Yeah, I think so.
So remind me, when your dad appears, do your eyes go black?
They
or
go
something like that?
back. Yeah.
So your eyes have been rolled up back into the back of your head.
Everything's like black and I'm smoky, wispy, smoky.
Okay. So yes, you're experiencing your dad, your demon dad.
He's taking over the fight or flight situation.
Yes. So he's doing anything he can without regard to the life that has newly come back to life.
That I was excited about because I remember the story and cared about that my mother told me, and he doesn't give a flying, so he's getting me out. Just wanted to be clear. But now, because I've been hurt, I'd like to throw a fireball at my friend.
Good.
You're just able to do it with your dad. Your dad just rolls that fireball.
Can I in any way deflect? Can I?
Yeah.
Skill.
Yeah, roll skill.
You got this. Real good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Just curious. Okay. This is a pretty gnarly fireball.
Okay.
If you weren't able to quickly, since you don't have your top armor.
Yeah.
You actually like turn to the side and your thigh armor. You have these like great thighs, right?
Yeah, you do.
And so you basically are able to kind of deflect that fireball with your thigh armor, protect the rest of your body. That would have done some pretty hefty damage. So this fireball just kind of like billows, and you feel the heat blow past you, and you can now smell it has singed the walls of this whale's now coming back to life body. It smells like burnt whale.
Don't do this. Remember the gnomes, right? Were they gnomes? I hope they were.
They were dwarves.
Dwarves.
No, they're
dwarves.
Never mind, they were dwarven now.
I'm a dwarf. I'm getting confused.
While she's talking, I start like trying to like chip away with the staff.
They're there, daughter. I'll get you out of here. You just sit tight. I've got this under control.
And like he has the equivalent of me like bound and gagged, kind of just like, or entranced, so you're not really even able to override it.
Yeah. So your body is chipping away at this hide. It's tough. Whale hide is very tough, so it's taking quite some time to try to. Yeah. So you start to get a small tear in it, and that tear is okay. So you want to reach in.
Yeah, once I got a tear, I start to.
Okay, you keep pulling, and it's slowly tearing open.
I'm gonna take off my thigh armor now.
Okay, take off the thigh armor.
I have very little. I just need you to come back to me.
Oh my god!
And now, so both of you actually at this point, this whale flesh, you haven't noticed. You both have been evacuating people in the rear.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you all feel a huge quake. Just the entire body shifts and moves.
Oh.
And you start to hear from the midsection just this low, deep and up top in the cavern that you are, you start to notice all of the juices, not the poop, but there's let's say there's another pool in the back that's not poop, and it just, that water gets sucked up and bursts out to a newly reformed blowhole.
We noticed that.
Sorry, you two who are in the cavern.
Tight.
Yeah. This rumble knocks you all, so I need everyone to roll. Everyone roll a to keep your balance.
Canny.
Canny.
Oh no.
Thinking? Canny or skill?
Yeah, okay.
I'd say canny or
That's an 8. Minus 1 is a 7. That's my last drunk one.
Okay.
Boy.
And do you have, Leonie, you do have 2 tokens. Hannah, you have 1 token.
Okay.
And there's 2 second chances.
I rolled snake eye, so I am going to use that second.
Oh my goodness.
Take
it.
Yes,
All
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 7. That's my last disadvantage.
All right. So you were
7.
7.
7.
You were 7. Last advantage.
5.
5.
6.
Okay, so you all are, you two are definitely knocked on your feet. So you're both, and you're in this like newly magic missiled whale tunnel that shouldn't be there. So not only are you knocked to your feet, but you start to see yet another liquid, blood, start to seep out from the places that haven't been singed by your fireball or your magic missile.
Yikes.
These are so the whale is now jostling and moving itself, and that's cracking open some of the burnt flesh that you had created, and it's starting to weep with blood.
Ah, cool.
It will soon become a river of blood.
I just want to run towards her and just try to grab her.
Okay.
Try to grab her.
So roll guts.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, great. So that is +1 is a 12, -1, 11.
Okay. So you successfully. It's getting slippery because you are at this angle that's angling back down towards the heart and inner organs chamber, and now blood is starting to rush under. It's like an inch. It starts off as like an inch or two of blood, but it's growing pretty quickly, growing into like a deeper river of blood. You somehow are able to just.
It's the thighs, I think.
It's those thighs.
Yeah.
Your boots have really good grip, even in a whale tunnel.
Yeah.
So you're able to like charge up this, and you grab tackle or
I want to basically like grab her like this
under your arm.
Yeah.
Okay, like firewoman's.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that? Oh wait, is that over the shoulder?
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever under.
Yeah.
Whichever. You have her
I'll
under
get her
your.
out. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. And where you
So
where
good.
you want to go?
And I just want to try to go towards the exit of the rear. I think, right?
Through the rear?
Or yeah, I guess that's the place I know to go. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So you turn back around. What do you do?
I'm trying to let my body
yes.
be ablaze.
Um,
And so that,
Yes, your friends are so disruptive. Why do you have friends who are so disruptive? We're almost out. Who cares about this stupid beast? Tear it open. You turn your body into flames. Or not your body,
Well,
but
like
you're covered in flames.
yeah.
She is the spiciest bitch, and I'm so happy
This
about
is
it.
real spicy. You are not wearing your top armor. You, as soon as she bursts into flames under your arm, you are hit bad with this. You're hit. You drop her because the sheer just fire encases your upper body, and your entire shoulder and the right half of your upper body is very badly burned. You have 6 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Hit on you! Making me very mad, Anna! You are in there! You are in there! I'm gonna write an addendum to this book! And it's gonna say, if all else fails, start screaming! And then I wanna dunk her in the blood. to put the fire out.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
my
Roll
God.
2d6 plus. I'm gonna say guts.
The power of sprites compels you.
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
Yeah, there
All
you go.
right, that's you said plus guts. That's 10 minus 1 is 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
Great.
still only minus
I
one?
know. I'm so close. I'm so close. I know.
So yes, you start to dunk her in this growing river of blood, which
But
is now
I
up
also-
to your ankles, by the way.
But I also
Okay.
pull her
Fully
down.
attuned.
That's her mixed success. Or no.
Yeah, as you're grabbing onto her, you pull her down with you a little bit.
So now there's a blood wrestle.
So that
Please, no
Blood
fan art,
wrestling.
please. No fan art.
I want to see that fan art.
Women bleed enough.
okay,
So she pulls me down.
she pulls you down.
And we're like wrestling,
partway.
but I'm like, I'm coming too.
You're coming down. You're not full. You're still on your feet. What's your hit points at?
13.
Okay, so you're feeling this pain, but you're a tough broad, so you're still on your feet.
Okay, great. Do you hear me, Hannah? Do you hear me? And listen, you demon dad. You know what book I read? Hannah's diary. You know what she says about you? A lot of things that aren't pretty.
Yeah, you know what? She could never appreciate who really runs things. That's why.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe you could never appreciate her. Your daughter. The most amazing, wonderful human being. She's my best friend. Do you know that? And you're gonna make her destruct a beautiful living thing because you hate her. That's what I think. I think you hate your own daughter.
I mean, I created her. Like, I know how great she could be.
Ooh.
And as he says that, in my brain cavity, I like clock him behind like donkey punches the back of his head.
Okay.
She's my best friend.
Roll 2d6 plus guts. I'm gonna give you a +1 because that
That speech.
that was an inspiring speech from your best friend.
Aww.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's like whenever I give you +1, you roll well.
So can you always
like you don't
do
need
that?
it.
You guys are like, none of this. No.
Well, the power of love compels me.
Yay.
It's a 14.
Wow.
Yes.
So that knocks him way out. You are able to knock him out of your subconscious, back down.
This is an abusive relationship. and I like thrust down also in like as I come to, Hannah also thrusts down. And I like hug. I hug Violet and I go in to kiss her.
Covered in blood, trying to kiss your friend.
We're gonna have time for this, but right now we gotta get out of this whale.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're gonna get out of this whale.
Okay.
And then we just want to start running.
All right, you run back down into that heart and upper inner organs chamber, back through this digestive stomach. You see now there's the sprites are less erratic now, and some of them are still kind of floating, not sure how to help or what to do. Some of them have just settled in and are just kind of nesting themselves into this whale's the organs and the membranes, the inner membranes.
Nice.
So you rush past all these new chambers and organs that are coming to life. Some of them are flooded now, so you have to swim through fluids.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yum.
You did this to us.
Yeah, I did. Y'all thought it was all sweet.
Yeah, it was so cute though.
So you finally get back into that the bottom chamber.
Yeah. At the time though, like, I think after we saw the first blowhole go, I definitely looked over at Betty and went, I cannot pretend that this is because I'm drunk, but do you want to go to there?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh my god!
We're gonna be best friends
Best
forever.
friends! Sprites, ho!
Let's go.
So you fly up to the blowhole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we see them yet though?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Let's say this is probably happening the same time as their fight, so they haven't run back in yet. You start to descend up towards the blowhole.
Yeah.
And you're getting towards the top right as they run back in.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Hey, we're riding this wave. Come with us.
Yeah, come on, get up here.
It's awesome.
Sprites, get our friends, please.
So the sprites go over to you. They wait for your consent.
Where's Dee and Braga?
Dee and Braga, they were floating out, but then they realized, like, oh yeah, we're rat queens. We should help evacuate. So they've been lingering, trying to help people evacuate. So they're still here too.
Are there people? Is everyone out?
It's mostly out. It's the staff is lingering for some reason. Silly, I don't know. They can't. Some people can't get it through their heads that this is now a live beast that they need to get out
Yeah.
of.
Hey, pieces of shit! Let's go!
Or else Hannah will call you.
I need to make sure that all the records are taken. There's another just huge quake for those of you who are still on the ground. Huge quake. It knocks you. Let's just say it's strong. This time, you almost have the feeling of it's a whale a fish that's trying to flop its way back to the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's like boom, 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 and it's just becoming more often, more and more often.
Go grab that fairy bitch.
All right. I just want to run towards her.
What are you doing? Oh, whoa! You lift her up.
Yeah.
Throw her in the blowhole. It's really fun.
Blowhole.
I'll just throw her up.
All right, you throw her up into the blowhole. Not only are there fairies coming to lift her up, but then the juices that have come back to life
Yep, the juices.
push her and you two straight up into the blowhole.
The top.
I'm gonna live forever.
The two of you, do you want to also go?
Well,
up the
and
blowhole?
and Frederick is down below. He's still hanging out. Like, Frederick!
I think I want to stay here.
Frederick, you're not stupid. Sometimes we're all stupid. And honestly, your mom will be right if you stay here. Prove your mom wrong.
You mean I shouldn't sacrifice myself and live inside this well forever?
No, that would be fucking stupid.
I guess that makes sense. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, consent.
Are you gonna save me or what?
Let's go.
So the sprites lift you up. You and
Braga,
Frederick
And Dee and Braga, I assume, follow.
Yes, and Dee and Braga as well.
Sweet.
So now you all kind of like you breach outside of this whale. You tumble down the side of the whale, who is now, sure enough, you're not in the mountain anymore. This whale has been flopping its way towards the ocean.
Dunk. Yeah. Okay.
And so you all land safely on the ground, and just in time to witness the whale just flop a few more times. It's a big whale, so every flop is like a quarter of a mile.
Is it killing villages as it goes?
No,
Okay.
this is an area that's all nature. There's
Got
no
it.
village right near it.
Great.
So it's crushing some trees.
Yeah.
But D, is there any way that you can send some healing energy towards the whale, because it has a little wound.
Yeah, I can see what I can do. It's big. Can someone help me?
We all will help
Who
you.
are you? Oh, I guess we'll help.
This is chapter 17. Love is better than hate. And we all grab hands.
Weird as fuck.
Okay.
And we all roll
do
our
want a copy of
D-bonds.
Aw, this is sweet.
And I get a 10, so you get a +2.
Nice. Oh no. +2.
I got a 7, but that's weird because I have no idea who you are. You seem very nice.
I also got a 7, so it's a +1 from both of us.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I got a 6. I'm so sorry.
So -2. Minus one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
So
we're
you're
down
at
to
3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Get it?
Dee's eyes roll back, and
Oh God! Don't let her swallow her tongue.
Braga's like, no, this is how she does her.
Oh my God!
her healing.
Are you? You would win in a sock fight. I see it. I see
You
it
get
now.
it now, right?
I see
You
it
get
now.
it.
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
got
into
that
it.
rules in this group?
That's
Yeah,
so
say.
nice. That's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks. So Dee's head is rolling back, and she starts to do a low chant under her breath, and summoning her healing energy, which glows purple between her hands. And she's able to send quite a bit of healing energy to this whale. And you see, so the small hole that your dad had begin to dug in the hide was actually quite big, because you can still see it, and it's seeping blood. That hole heals up, and it prevents this whale from losing a terrible amount of blood.
And heals the bridge.
Yeah. And so that whale tunnel that you burned through is also going to get some healing energy. So this whale will not bleed out in the ocean. It's going to survive, and it's going to be able to heal. And then with one final giant flop, you see this majestic creature just flop itself back into the water, and just like it never left the ocean, it's back in.
Yay.
I just suddenly drop to my knees and yell, "No! I left my drugs in the whale."
That whale's gonna have such a good time. I'm very excited for its adventure now.
You're welcome. Boo.
I boo.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I rather liked it.
Well, Betty, you have plenty of drugs, right?
Sure do, because I got a waterproof pouch.
Oh, I got to get. Thank you. I mean, I also left all of my military equipment, so that's going to be the bigger problem.
It's fine.
Oh crap! So did I.
Yeah.
We're gonna get docked for that.
Yeah, but I
Big
mean,
time.
we saved all of the people that were in the whale's butt, so I feel like that's got to count for something. I think
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
also,
for sure.
we helped this whale come back to life.
Less important, but still important. Yes, we helped a creature and all the creatures in the whale's butt. I think we're okay.
Wait, so did you say that from your story, your childhood story, you said there was a dark wizard that cast a spell?
This dark wizard, at least this is how my mother told me this story, he was jealous of anything that felt joy, happiness, love, or compassion. And this whale was an embodiment of everything this dark wizard couldn't have. So they were engaged in a millennia-long battle for basically love and hate. And the only way that the wizard was able to win was that the whale caught a glimpse of its mate in the sea far away and felt compassion and love for its mate. And when it was distracted, that's when the wizard was able to seal the final blow. But what ends up happening, though, although this whale is locked in an eternal gaze of love, this wizard dies alone and solitary in another mountain on the complete opposite end of the earth. And I hope that's true.
And that goes to show you that you should just not do magic because it makes you kill beautiful whales, I think. I don't know if I learned the right lesson from this.
We're going to get you some books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I really liked that book that you guys were both shouting quite frequently about.
The leadership book.
Yeah. Do you have an extra?
You can have mine. I think I know it by heart.
Thank you so much.
Violet, you hear people shouting your name, Violet, Violet, and you turn and you see the couple from before. They're covered in shit.
Oh.
Hi. Hey. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so wonderful.
They're touching you.
Mike,
touching you a lot.
you're so well. You're so happy, Mike.
We decided to give it a shot and compromise, and I'm gonna help Mike build the house actually, and I'm also gonna help him. I'm gonna help him I can do his orders when he gets orders, and I can do that. I don't have to be in the shop.
Wow. Well, what I'm hearing,
I'm gonna be his admin, I should say. Did that come off weird?
what I'm hearing is that you're gonna be his admin.
Yes, you're so wise. You really are so wise. Thank you. Thanks.
And
I'm,
I
flipping
feel
through the
like
book,
this is all a good metaphor, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes relationships are shitty. But most of the time, they make you really, really happy.
That was exactly from the book. Yeah, that was good. Word for word.
Especially the shitty part.
Yeah. I like this. This book has cusses.
Yeah.
So it's a good book.
Thank you so much. They run off into eternal shit-covered bliss. Frederick looks at the six of you and says, "Well, seven? 6 of you?
7.
7 of you. I must say it's been really quite an adventure with you all. I must go off and find my next ancient creature."
I was going to say janitorial job, but yeah.
Yes, that as well. I imagine the spa is no more, and I'll have to go and move on to something else. It's been a pleasure. And he tips his mud-covered fedora bowler hat.
Oh. If you milady us, I will murder you.
Toodaloops.
Good.
And he saunters off into the forest.
Well, my queens, that couple gave me 100 gold coin for counseling.
What?
So, drinks are on me.
Nice.
And at that moment, you all, the 3 of you, well, actually, the 5 rat queens, come back to a street, a cobblestone street in a new town. that you've never been to before. And you're looking out. Some of you are in the street. Some of you are still in the doorway of a pub called the
Nope.
something pig. Apologies.
Stinky?
The stinking
Stinking.
pig? Yeah, the
Stinking.
stinking pig. You're hanging out at the door of the stinking pig. Some of you are already on the cobblestone street looking down at this commotion that's just happened. And you see these mercenaries that people in the streets are celebrating. And you realize you look at each other and you say, you realize you just had a flashback together? You're back on the street. And you just all, for some reason at the same time, remembered this thing that happened a while back with a whale where you met some cool military ladies. And that is where we will end tonight's game.
Yeah!
Thank you so much, Aubrey.
Oh my God, thank you for letting me be here. It was so fun.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I want to thank you so much. Thank you all.
So amazing.
Well,
so amazing.
thank you all for joining me on this poopy adventure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Settle down.
I love
It was great.
We talked about women's blood. We talked about poop. It's really good.
You all, this was such a pleasure. Thank you so much
Thank
to
you.
Hyper RPG. Thank you to our so wonderful, dear, sweet Emily, who has been guiding us through this world, and for trusting me to guide your game while you're not here. I really appreciate it. It was such a pleasure. Thank you all for watching and for donating and helping to give us such cool characters. Now, let me, how does Emily do this? So we thank people
we thank
and then
people.
we say goodbye.
Correct.
So I'm going to find the thing. Thank you for clapping. Diversion. There it is. Ooh, look at this.
Hey!
All right.
There's sprites in the world.
All right. Let's get some big thank yous to the following people. Peak One. Save Hannah from her own rolls.
Save Hannah
That's actually Jay Pistol, but yes.
Thank you, Jay Bristol. Oh my God.
Trek Flex is back.
Flex is back.
D-Man 1198.
D-Man 1198.
J Pistol. Numpty 524.
Numpty 524.
Doomsday Danny.
Doomsday Danny.
J Pistol.
J Pistol.
Barking Darrow. Braga, aka Riley. Peak One. D-Man 1198. Keen 456. Zauron. Winston EXE. Desert Despoina. Metu's Phantom. Super Mega Ultra Hyper Force. We got our G Emily, Frankly Emily.
Yay!
Mexican Robin. PK one. Ara and Aradin's SC. Sorry. Aradin's SC. Sorry for screwing that last one up. Thank you all so much for joining us. Tell us where we can find you all, starting with Hannah.
Well, I want to just say a big shout out to Amir just for killing it today.
Thank you, 20.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, Amir is our engineer in the back over there. You can't ever see him, but you always can hear him with his little sound effect. You feel his heart.
Feel his presence. And sometimes hear him chuckling in the background.
Thank you, Amir, for killing it.
Sweet jams.
Yeah. So my name is Jessica Lynn Verdi. You're going to find me at Jessica Verdi on Twitter. My name ends with an I, not a Verdi, like in Spanish.
My name's Michelle Wynn Bradley.
Looking at me, real intense.
I kind of felt you was My name is Michelle Wynn Bradley. You can find me everywhere on the internet at IamSureBuddy. And a big thank you for everyone who came to Gen Con if you were able to and saw our show. That meant the world to me. I cried like 20 times that day, just like getting to meet you all and feeling your support. It was really great. And thank you, James, for singing this song. I cry every time I see that song.
Oh my God, it's too much. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. How
absolutely.
wonderful.
Yay. And you can find me at Laurie Michelle J on Twitter and Laurie Michelle Jones on Instagram.
Nice. And you can find me everywhere on the internet at Quiddy, and in like 2 weeks on Collect 1991.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo! Wonderful. And I am at Aliza Pearl on Twitter and Instagram. It's been such a pleasure to be here. I'll be back as D next week with the rest of my rat queens.
Yes.
And thank you so much for joining us. Stay
Stay hump.
Stay hump.
Nope, that's not it.
And maybe